we're discussing whether or not Gibbs may or may not have dynamite in their hammers in the hammer space.
Okay, so I believe you rolled a 7. What did that? What was that? What is that for Gibbs?
Uh, seven, 7 on Gibbs's hammer space would be a cane.
Cane.
Yes.
Decidedly not dynamite.
No, absolutely not. Can confirm he just does not have dynamite in his hammer space at all.
But now you have a nice cane. Um, yeah. So, how are you guys going to begin your search?
Um. Oh, Gibbs, you and I can talk to animals, correct? Because I can talk to animals, but can you?
Uh, Sardines. I can talk to sardines. That's the weird thing to come out of my mouth, but that's not one of the weirdest.
All right. I'm gonna pop my racial feature of speak with animals. I'm gonna yell, Mantis, respond. Does Mantis say anything back, or is he even there?
I'm gonna roll perception, I think.
Probably at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
See what we got.
What? Whoops. That was in the coconut gallery.
It
Oh,
works.
crap.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'll go back
So one
over
more
to the
time for
game zone.
disadvantage.
Yeah. And make sure I'm rolling in.
I'll roll the DC.
Hey.
Definitely either without range.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Mantis isn't paying attention, or he's just not in shouting range. So Mantis did not hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should
I
go
look.
lower.
Where do you think we could find a Patu? Where would Patu go?
Think bird, trees, maybe.
Well, here's the thing. There are a lot of different birds don't go to trees, like seagulls. Seagulls only know spite.
Well, doesn't Mr. Mantis know spite? Maybe.
Yeah,
Think
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's not a seagull. He's a Patu, and I don't know where Patus go typically, but
I mean,
seagulls go to anywhere really.
I
See,
mean,
they're more just
all birds
schools.
are kind of bastard.
Hey. Not all of them. Some are very nice.
You can be nice and still be a bastard.
Hey, hey, don't insult yourself like that.
You assume I'm talking about me? What?
Okay.
Breaks, are you okay?
Um.
Um,
Is
uh,
he having an aneurysm?
Bre-
Apparently, my I don't know what it is today with my computer, and not wanting. But
Uh,
I'm here. I'm alive.
breaks, your circuitry is breaking. I think you need to replace your voice box.
Ah.
you're breaking brakes. You're
Hang
breaking.
on, hang on. I'm going to disconnect and try and just reconnect to my internet and see if that helps anything. One sec.
I think this is what people say when they mean when they what this is what people mean when they say about breaking the internet. That was a bad joke. Don't laugh at that.
Smile at that?
I enjoy bad jokes.
Anyway, straight back to the jump cut of us being in Atlantis, chilling, having margaritas. Danny is there too. I do not know what Danny does. He's just kind of standing
He's
menacing.
there. He's confused. He doesn't know how he got here. But he's
And
like, hey, I'm not in
as
jail
the Full
anymore.
House music plays in the background. No, wait.
Am I here?
The
Can you hear
perfect
me?
Yes,
timing.
we weren't talking about anything.
Hoorah!
Perfectly out standing around
It's gotten
menacingly.
so wildly off the rails already. Okay. And it's not even because anything you guys are doing. It's just my internet trying to assassinate me. Okay.
The curse
I
of
think everything
2021.
Also,
curse of the Pirates Gang.
Yeah.
It begins.
Yeah. Huh.
It begins.
Okay. But yeah, in response to your remark about the seagulls and sitting in the rigging, like one looks down and is like, okay, true, but hey.
Hey. Isn't it
Hey.
rude to eavesdrop?
What's eavesdropping?
Eavesdropping is when you listen into someone else's conversation when you're not a part of it.
I'm a part of every conversation.
I mean,
Of course you think that, you bastard.
in the seagull's defense, you mentioned seagulls, and if there is a seagull around, I'm sure that they probably would be insulted.
Here's the thing. If you listen to somebody and you go, hey, isn't it also slightly your fault for hearing it and not ignoring it?
No.
Gibbs is going to take a moment to think about that, because that is very confusing. That sounds so contradictory.
The seagull seems very pleased with itself.
I'm not going to think about this too much. I need what's left of my brain to focus on one thing, and we're not focusing on that one thing.
Hey, you can focus on one thing if you're focusing on everything. You're focusing on that one thing when you're also focusing on everything. That's just
What?
how it is.
What?
When you focus on everything, that also means you're focusing on that one thing.
Uh,
Anyway, let's explore. And I grab Gibbs by the hand and is the boat by the docks, or am I just gonna
It's
walk off
docked.
the boat?
It is in dock. It's in
Fine.
the not
Okay.
terribly great part of the docks. It's pretty seedy.
Okay, still,
Gibbs is
it's a
gonna
good
jump
thing
off
that
anyways.
Murmur isn't walking off the boat and then into the water.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious, but that's not what happens.
I was tempted to have Gibbs just jump.
I just imagine Gibbs jump and then like immediately lands and like his knees wobble because he didn't expect it to be so, you know, not
Yeah.
steep.
Well, on the bright side, he's got a cane now.
Yeah, on the bright side, he has a cane now, so he can handle walking better.
Yeet! He's not complaining about that. No complaints from the old man.
No
Alright.
complaints from the old man.
Okay, so you're in the bad part of the docks. There's also the more upscale part of the docks. There are the dry docks. There's more like the merchanty area of the docks. Where would you like to explore?
This is fun.
Or if you like, you can roll a could you roll insight or investigation, perhaps?
Perception or investigation?
Yeah, perception or investigation. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Murmur is a very dumb idiot boy who cannot read, so I'm gonna do perception.
And Gibbs is just a naive dumbass. So I think he would just go up to the nearest person who doesn't look like they belong to the ship they're from
Is
and just ask.
Isn't it so funny that last game the one person who got the map is the same person who can't read.
Ha! Fitting.
Ha. But I'm gonna roll my perception. I got an 11. Nice, thank you. Very cool.
Okay. And if Gibbs wants, you can feel free to do so. Oh
By the
boy.
way, did we ever get our short/long rest? Because
We're going on that this is shortly after you manage to arrive back to the ship on the same night.
alright, because I am pretty hurt, and also I ran out of my spell slots.
Ah,
Well, not all of them, but like still.
yeah. That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
He isn't doing too great health wise, but he'll be fine. This is fine.
This-
Okay. Discord, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, the first one was a 20. Okay. Yeah, that was I'm afraid, yeah, 11 definitely did not do it.
Nice.
Okay, but if Gibbs?
Gibbs is the kind of person who, if he doesn't know where something is, he'd just go up to some random stranger and ask.
Are you just
Is
like
that-
going to the next ship down, like whoever's on the docks?
I'm still
Yeah.
attached to your hand, by the way.
Alright. Well,
Alright.
I mean, he's just walking.
Okay, there's a very colorful like sailor parrot tune. Just kind of loading boxes onto a ship.
Oh, hello.
Mer- Hello.
Hello.
I hope you don't mind us pausing you for a moment. We need a little bit of help. We need to find a bird. What is it called?
Pitu.
A patu. It's got weird bug eyes.
It looks weird and funny, and it screams at you whenever it's angry.
Yes. That.
The paratoon seems to think for a sec. Saw a weird bird flying over that way. Points further into the docks, a bit closer into the town, but still kind of along the shoreline. Uh, didn't see where it went. Direction?
It does. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And,
Happy.
um,
That was very helpful. Thank you.
Uh,
And
the-
I immediately give him 1 gold because I have no sense of money.
say that Gibbs just takes out his entire thing and just hands it over because like he doesn't have any concept of money either.
oh, I'm giving this guy. Please mark it off on your inventory.
14 gold.
Hey, he's a very
Oh.
helpful lad.
Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, the parrot looks at this buddy, looks at you. It's like, anytime. Come on back if you have any other questions.
Waves as he walks away.
It just-
What?
oh my gosh, that's great. Okay, so I assume you start walking in that direction.
Oh God,
We'll
I've
give
just
the-
realized of all the people that are like figuring out like everything and trying to find the people, you give that objective to the 2 himbos.
But the himbos were the only ones who were left.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, you just had to make the best of it. Okay. So, as you're walking along, you see there's a slight commotion as there is a comely little mouse toon who seems to be approaching like random people, showing them like a paper and asking them questions. And sees you two, she approaches you, and she's like,
Oh, hello.
"Excuse me, gentlemen. I wonder if you could help me. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if maybe you have seen this young man." And she shows you a wanted poster showing a Frankenalley human toon on it. Uh, well, I've just been trying to visit every time I can do so because he's been missing an awful long time, and he's my fiance, and
Aw,
I
that's so
just
sweet.
I so if you do happen to see him, call me. I'll be the
Of course I will.
the way.
Also I cannot read.
Okay, thank you so much.
I
Oh,
don't have a great memory, so do you have a second one of those?
into her hammer space, and she pulls out like a stack of 50 of these things and just
Okay.
hands each of you one, and then puts the rest back in. But yeah, they're a reward. So if you do have any information, do just come and tell me, and I'll be pleased as punch. Um,
Of course.
well,
Sure
thank you
thing,
so
ma'am.
much. All right. Okay. Let me see. She's looks like she's looking around to see who she hasn't asked at the moment. Um, you have like a second if you want to ask her any questions yourself.
I'm giving her a gold coin.
She just looks at it. She's like,
I
I
"Thank
think
think
you."
I
you
could use
I
a
think you
hug,
need it more
hun.
than me.
No hugs, thank you.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. He's
You can give
even
her a
though
social
he's probably
distance hug.
don't I don't understand, but uh, and he just continues walking because he doesn't know how else to respond.
I also
He's
continue
just-
walking because I'm still attached to his hand.
He's just lost the memory that when they started holding hands, but he's just
Okay.
vibing.
All right, so you have reached the dry dock section of the harbor. Let's get another investigation check or perception check.
Woo!
Ooh, that is really good. Oh, wait.
Oh boy.
Eh,
Ah,
Okay. Yeah. That was and that beats the DC of 17. So, Murmur, you look around the area of the dry docks, you notice a very colorful, almost like peculiarly familiarly colorful ship. And if my computer will please cooperate. It looks like this, or there we go.
ah.
It the colors on it seem kind of familiar. There's also a sizable hole. It looks like this ship is awaiting repair.
Um, I immediately
Uh,
pull Gibbs towards it.
Oh, okay. He
Look at that
doesn't
ship.
contest this. Ooh, pretty.
It is a pretty ship and also has a hole in it.
Oh,
It's
I
okay.
don't
It's okay.
understand.
I think it's interesting. And I go towards it. Is there any way I can go on it, or will it just sink if I go on it?
it's in dry dock, so it's up
Oh,
on
okay,
land at the
okay.
moment in kind of like a little cradle that's made to hold it for the time being, so
Ah,
it won't sink.
Do you
Um,
want me to lift you into it?
Yeah, why not? We've done breaking and entering ones. What's another one?
I don't know. Probably illegal. I don't know the laws of this land. But he puts down his cane.
don't worry about it.
Like, okay,
All right,
how do you want to do that?
Hey,
in
if we
there.
ever find someone who says to get off the ship, we can just say we're tourists. Because genuinely, we are not from here.
I don't even know where here is, to be honest. So it's
See,
fine.
see, now that's just what we're talking about. Anybody goes up to us and we say, "Oh, well, we're tourists and we don't know anything about this place."
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, Skib, to armor up
Can,
into the ship.
can I say that
Yes.
during this time, that Danny, like outside of the cell, outside the wall, he reaches outside his window and he grabs like a wanted poster that was posted there. He rips it off, pulls it in, and he looks at it. The picture of him, but the nose is drawn all weird, and he's just like, oh, now she's just being mean. He tears it up, goes back to sulking.
Aw.
Uh,
Aw, Danny.
Okay, athletics, right?
Yep.
Nice, I'm not good at that.
60.
Hey!
Yeah, okay. So you're able to boost Murmur up into the ship, no problem. And the little the um and let's have another perception check from you if you could, please.
Alright. Well, I want to pull up Gibbs before I do
Okay.
the person.
Okay.
Um,
That or
sh-
just to
sh-
land.
I want to bring him up here so that we can both see it for our own
Okay.
eyes.
Um,
Oh,
do
yeah.
just athletics or acrobatics? I don't-
Is athletics.
Okay. Same one.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
All right. With the help of Murmur, you're able to make it up onto the deck.
You're a little lighter than I thought you were.
Pretty sure I'm like 200 something pounds. How is that light?
Murmur's stronger than you.
Anyway, let's go do that perception check. I'm gonna look around.
Okay. This will also do that.
Nice. I don't see anything. I go, wow, pretty sky.
So, can I do a quick perception check? If that's okay. Can you guys hear me?
I can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaks, are you still there?
Breaks, did you die?
Oh no,
Breaks,
breaks!
are you dead?
Breaks!
No!
Da da da
Oh,
da 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 da. Da 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 da
we're
da
back in
da
Atlantis. Mantis
da.
scuttles up and coughs up a bug, and he's very distressed about it.
Where
Totally normal if you're a bird. It's fine.
Murmur takes a sip of margarita and then realizes, oh yeah, I don't like alcohol. Why do people drink this? It tastes like ink.
It's just rolls in the sand like an idiot. And sand
Mhm.
comfy.
We're just having a fun time. Just having a
Okay.
vacation.
Danny found the snack table.
I go I go into the pool that Atlantis has because of course it has it. It's Atlantis and I jump in and I go, "Wow, it's cold."
Do you guys remember the Atlantis resorts?
Oh yeah. That.
Yeah. Yeah, Mantis is looking for the cool stingray
Oh wait,
water
wait,
slide.
Briggs is back. Briggs is back.
Okay. Okay,
Shush,
cool.
shush, shush, shush.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Absolutely
Nothing happened? Huh?
There's
Nothing
no
happened.
flipping off the
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I'm gonna have to. Magic, thank you for recording because I'm gonna have to, fact check this. Also, be to my Discord. Please show me the chat. Pete's sake. Okay, I asked. Yeah, we left off with perception checks for both of you. Ghosty, if you want to try to avoid being seen, please roll stealth.
No, I think the mantis was doing a perception check.
He's in territorial owl mode. He's looking.
Oh. Oh, so he's not trying to hide.
No.
Is my talk to friends still up or not friends? Well, technically friends, yes. Talk to friends still up. 12.
Yeah, I'd say
Oh.
it's still within like the. Well, let's see. How long does that spell last?
Like 10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes. It. It probably took you a little bit longer than that to get over to the dry dock, so I assume it's down at the
Alright.
moment.
Alright.
Am I still robotic magic?
You're doing good. You're doing
Okay,
good.
thank goodness. Discord is trying to kill me, but I'm living. Okay.
You-
Yeah, it's not
you-
hard to tell. There's a rather disgruntled looking bug-eyed bird just kind of hanging out on the railing, staring at you two.
I'm gonna pop my speak with my animals up and I go, "Hello, Patu. Are you the Patu we are looking for?"
This is my territory. You're in my
I
territory.
I can see that. Come home.
Kind of scuttles over. Then he looks at you. Then he like slow. Have you guys ever seen a parrot like sort of slowly creep onto somebody's arm? He does that.
Aw.
Aw.
I pet the Patu and I go, "I think this is the one. We should go now."
Okay.
I give the Patu a little head scratches.
Aw.
He licks it.
It-
He makes like a weird little purring sound.
Aw.
Aw. What does Patu purring sound like?
I'm assuming they purr, but I don't know if they actually purr. I do know they scream a lot.
hmm One thinks that if you're gifted with Scream, you should be gifted with Purr as well.
Oh yeah.
If you're gifted with screaming, you will scream.
Yeah.
That's simply how it is. If you are given the ability to scream, you will scream. That's my philosophy on life. But anyway.
Okay. So,
Once again, just
Mantis
give
Patu, get. Alright, so now you guys just gotta make it back to the final cut.
Yep, we're gonna go back to the other ship
Okay.
with the two in my arm.
Alright. It's still being night. Nighttime. It's fairly easy to make it back without being noticed. A lot of the guards are still kind of busy with what happened in further out in the docks, and you're able to get away just fine.
See.
Back on the final cut, uh, Ruka is back out on the deck waiting for you, and Benmont I guess must have gone below because he's not out anymore. Uh, when you return with the Patu, Rook just looks at this bird like, of course. All right.
This is
Uh,
this is Captain Mantis.
I'm the
Oh.
only captain here.
Well, he has his own ship, so I'd say he's a captain.
Well, while he's on board my ship, he'll refer to me as captain, and he will be Mister.
Of course. Well, I'm not the captain here, so I will still call him captain.
Eh. All right. So, yeah, it definitely doesn't look like he did when he first came aboard. I'm guessing it's going to take a while for that. If you got any way to break a spell?
If I did, I'm a little tired to do that.
Uh, let's see. Think he's gonna fly off again?
I'm gonna pop because because I'm really close to going to sleep. I gotta pop my last speak with animals. You feeling okay?
This feels unnatural to me, but I
He
will
says he
stay.
does not like this. He does not like this body, but he will stay with us.
Probably it will break off. Probably will end. Hopefully soon. Um. Okay, I've made some preparations. Uh, you all look about as enthusiastic as Menmont was when he came back.
I
So
I
we'll
pet the bird.
yeah we'll take a bit of a rest here and we'll head out in
Thank you.
the morning, afternoon, something. Anyway, get
What
below.
is
We've got some
time?
bunks for you, and we'll head out tomorrow. All right, dismissed.
I immediately go down. I'm very tired.
Okay. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, feel free. Otherwise, go ahead and mark a long rest. Um, and we'll continue with the next portion of the game.
Um, how does the bird have its own have his own cot for himself?
I think that depends upon the bird. Where does Patu Mantis want to spend the night?
So I think Patu Mantis is probably going to spend the night in the rafters, just because if he changes the rule of funny mandates it.
That's good. Okay,
Um,
so
Is there a small, tight space where Gibbs can just squeeze in and nap?
there's plenty of small spaces in a ship that a person could squeeze themselves into.
oh,
Uh,
okay. So you remember that one barrel that the crew found Murmur in? He's going
yeah.
back in there.
Okay, nice. Most of the oranges have been picked clean.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Mhm,
I'll restore that in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. So you've all managed to hole up for the evening. Benmont's just kind of snoring off in the corner in a hammock. The background tunes all have their own hammocks that they're sleeping in. And
Like
you,
normal people.
yep, yep.
You know what they? Okay, so they say that the gays cannot sit right. It's now the gays cannot sleep right.
Oh my god. Okay, yep. All right, so 8 hours of rest. You guys wake up refreshed, and in the case of Mantis, you're still Patu.
He screams.
The
You
rest of the
guys wake
crew wakes up.
just
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a druid, so I get to change my spells every time I sleep.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Rook comes running down into the thing at the scream, just and then remembers. Oh yeah, bird. Um. All right. So that's not over yet. Okay. I don't know how much longer this is gonna last. I guess we can wait a little bit. We're gonna need a plan to. When we figured out where they're holding him, we're gonna need a plan to get in there. It's like it's one of the jail. It's like one of the oldest jailhouses in Anguil. Pretty secure. You got any thoughts on how you want to do this?
Oh god, he had a plan. Never mind, I remember the plan. Thing is, it's gonna take Gibbs a good minute to think about that, cause small, small brain. so, so give him a few minutes
Okay.
while he paces around.
feel like it like Gibbs when he's thinking sometimes. Have you guys ever been on one of the older Mac models and they had the rainbow wheel of death?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Gibbs
Yeah.
just has the rainbow wheel of death rolling around in his head.
Aw.
oh yeah, something
Uh,
similar to that.
okay. I think I have prepared my spells for the day.
Okay.
I'm going since now that I have something that may or may not help, I will try my best.
What are you gonna do? Is it something to help with
Uh
Mantis?
I'm going to
This whole
try
thing?
it. I don't know if it's gonna work because it might be a curse and not a condition, but I'm going to try to use a lesser restoration on him.
Okay.
I go up to the bird and I pet the bird, and the bird, as I pet the bird, it is a lesser restoration. Does it
Okay.
work?
Let me look that up.
Someone died.
It's so sad because
Let's see.
I am just a druid.
A very good druid.
Who also accidentally burned a ship.
That was the thing that happened.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I imagine Patu Mantis perks up a little. Feels like if there was any other ailment that might have been afflicting Patu Mantis, that's gone. But still
Hey,
very much a bird.
hey. Uh, you no longer have any symptoms of a cold.
Hey, that's great.
I
Yeah,
like to
especially with
imagine
the
his
fact that
eyes focus. So he's a Padu, but he's staring straight forward now.
Oh, that's
That's terrifying.
yeah. Now the curse is on us.
oh no, oh, oh no, oh no. You know when an animal has front-facing eyes, they are a predator.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh boy.
oh
Okay.
no.
Okay, so the rest of the crew apparently has been just getting to like normal morning routine. You can smell that they're starting to cook something in the galley. Um, if you guys want, you can go
Food.
grab breakfast.
I think Mantis just
Um,
settles on Murmur's head and just puffs up.
Aw,
Aw,
Oh, that's soft.
that's really soft.
that's really soft.
Yeah.
For now, Gibbs is still going to continue pacing because if he focuses on another thing, then he won't focus on this. And
Yeah, I
then
got you. All right. So it's like hardtack. It's like regular like ship. Like they get some eggs. You get some rashers. You get hardtack.
I make more oranges.
There you go.
With
Now
my
we got
kids,
oranges. Orange
yeah.
juice and fresh fruit. Good stuff. The background tunes really, really like Murmur at this point.
I snuck up on their ship, made oranges, and now everybody loves me.
Yep. Power of citrus.
Power of the citrus.
Yeah. Um is Patu Mantis still on Murmur's head throughout all this?
Keeping an eye out for any bugs he might find so that he can have breakfast as well.
Do you have something to eat?
you robot really bad breaks.
Oh. Ah, why? Please
I
start.
don't know.
Yep. Ah, Harry. Ah.
No.
Man, all of Discord is just holding breaks at gunpoint.
Be like
Free
that.
Breaks 2021.
Free the brakes.
Free the breaks.
Free the
Break
Hashtag free
free.
the brakes.
Let breaks break free.
You need to hashtag
Give
it.
them a break.
Break them off a piece
Break
of
the
break.
Let's get this trending on Twitter.
Break time.
Do, 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 do.
Anyway, we're back on Atlantis.
About to
Oh
say.
wait, no, never mind. We're good. We haven't been talking about anything, Breaks. Breaks is still not saying anything.
Still hear us.
Breaks.
Can you hear? Like, we can't hear you.
I wonder what the FBI on the other side of the computer camera thinks. Love you, FBI. Mwah.
You're probably like freaking nerds.
Hey, you
Hey,
wouldn't say that about me now, would you, FBI? No, you wouldn't.
No. They wish that they could join.
Everybody wish
wish
they
they
can
were
have
cool.
a D&D game, but no one can because all of their friends are too busy to do anything. Huh.
That's bold of you to assume FBI agents have friends.
You never know. Maybe they have homies in the FBI.
They keep
Oh, well,
trying
now
to
that's
start a
just
game
sad.
on Roll20, but it never happens.
It's like they're always on the computer, so you'd think they'd be able to.
Standing on the side, waiting for orders. It's like, hey, let's get a quick session in before the boss comes.
Boss just senses the session arising and stops it. Like, hey, excuse you, we have another thing we need you to do. Do it.
Is anyone?
They carry their character sheets in the back pockets just in case, and a pair of dice somewhere in a hidden compartment.
We still can't hear you, Breaks.
The FBI agent keeps trying to start a session, but the clap of his dice keeps alerting the
His
director.
boss.
That's why you get foam dice.
It's okay. The
Hmm.
dice are just weapons that you can use as ball bearings. It's fine.
Imagine dice, like your typical dice set, but it's fuzzy now. You're welcome.
Fuzzy or made of foam.
I've seen
Made
those
of
at
foam.
Gen Con once. They were big plush dice. I wanted them so bad, but they were like $30 for like one D20.
Oh no.
That D20 better have said fuck on one of them, on one of the sides.
Oh,
Otherwise,
my
it's not
favorite
worth
dice.
$30.
My favorite dice that I wish I could get, but I only find them on gemstone dice and not resin dice. Is
Yes.
the D20 that goes ooh ooh and then peck.
So
Right.
Sorry about that.
Break.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I
Welcome
am
back.
back.
You're back.
you've back.
You back from the journey?
You're back from the war.
Yeah. I don't. It just keeps happening. I don't know why. Okay. As I was saying, in the middle of breakfast, there's a poof on top of Murmur's head, and there's suddenly a mantis there.
Ouch.
Oh no. Oh no. He eats it and in the back of his little Patu brain, so there's a part of him that realizes something is horribly wrong.
Huh.
I fall down under the weight. Ouch.
But yay! Polymorph is worn off.
Yay! There is a mantis shrimp on me.
Mhm.
Oh cool.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Just the soft ouches.
Ouch. Are you gonna get off of me?
I'll
Ouch.
get off of you. No. And so since he's mantis, can he sort of climbs down vertically and then stands on the table.
Okay. So now we have the majority of our crew back and kicking.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
There's still the issue of whether or not you guys have a plan on tackling this jailhouse.
Do we ever?
At that
That, I
moment,
mean, that's fair.
can Gibbs
Uh,
run in and just like kind of bulldoze Rook and be like,
Mm.
I have an idea.
ah! All right, yeah, let's hear it.
What if one of us intentionally gets caught and breaks out from the inside while the other two
Um,
break out or break in from the outside and we meet in the middle and then get out
um,
that way?
I can break out by being small. I like, okay. So long as they don't take my stuff.
In my experience, that's part of going to jail.
Nice.
Harder when you got a hammer
I-
space.
I've only been to what is it called? And he just spouts out what sounds like gibberish. But to him, it's a
Um,
word.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't translate. That's fine.
Yeah.
were you speaking
Um,
Grolix?
No, I don't know what that is.
Hmm.
You mean you've never spoken Auga?
Don't
Uh,
make fun of me.
what?
You just-
I don't.
Anyway, I'm gonna put my leather armor and my quarterstaff into my hammer space.
Okay, smart.
Um, yeah. And then if I can rearrange my hammer space, I'm gonna put all my matches on top of them. Like, but like
Nice.
not like in a way where it's buried, but in a way where it's like lightly disguised, just in case if anyone tries to look into my hammer space, they will only see matches.
Brooke goes back into the captain's quarters and comes back out with some disguise implements and hands them out to Gib and Mantis. Just it might have been noticed last night. You never know. And he also dons like an old seaman's cap and like a fake beard and a few other implements to kind of disguise himself.
I'm going to put on because I prefer the anonymity. I'm gonna try to use my disguise kit to make myself look at the very least slightly different.
Okay, that's fair.
Give me a moment. I think I have something on my hammer space that might help.
Gibbs honestly looks a little
Okay,
insulted.
I'm gonna put on some eyeliner, maybe some a little bit of blush, make myself look pretty.
Bless you, Murmur.
Hey,
know what?
it's very few times I get to look nice for somebody, even if it's the cops.
Brooke also puts on a holster and then gets this really nasty looking flintlock pistol and puts that in there.
Gibbs just kind
Okay,
of
what?
snorts. Hands back the
Oh,
disguise.
so this wasn't what I was trying to find. But Mr. Mantis pulls out a version of himself that looks exactly like him in every way except for its eye sockets are empty.
Oh, that's
Uh,
disconcerting.
yeah, Rook is
He had an
staring.
old. He had. Oh, that's not what I was trying to get. I have a bomb in here somewhere. This is just something I keep on hand in case I get arrested again. He puts it back in his hammer space and tries to.
I'm going to hand Mr. Mantis one.
He pulls it again.
How many of those do you have in there?
Well, I mean, I have to shed my exoskeleton about once a year.
I
So
am
I
very
would
uncomfortable.
say about 40.
I'm gonna go find my stilettos.
Good
Yeah.
try, just one more time. What the?
Uh,
Okay, it's the saw.
the saw. Okay.
Like,
Still
Well,
not
at
a
least
bomb.
it's better than the skeleton.
Right, might come in handy. Rook looks at Gibbs, like his refusal to wear a disguise, and he's like, "Didn't you say that ship saw you?"
I don't remember a lot of what happened. I'm still processing it. Probably did.
All right.
But I have my own thing. So no.
All right.
Do you have any extra clothes on hand? I don't want. Here's the thing. I'm already wanted in several areas for several things, and I'd prefer not to be recognized here.
So Mantis pulls out of his bag, not his hammer space this time, because he does not want to accidentally pull out his old self again.
Mhm.
So he pulls out a monk's robe and changes into that
Okay.
because they're looking for a pirate, but not a
Okay.
monk.
Smart. Hmm.
Can I do the thing? Can I do the thing?
Do the thing.
Do the. I'm gonna.
You know what? You know what? I'm going. Okay. I pull out my money, my 3 gold coins, and I go, "How much is this going to get me for an outfit?"
3 gold is not bad.
Well, will I get 1 shoe out of it?
More than you could get several shoes at 3 gold coins,
Will I be able to get a dress?
probably.
Nice.
All right. I guess we're picking that up on the way there. Okay. If everybody's set, we can head out.
All right. Does anybody have a comb also?
Does anyone have a comb? Actually, Benma pokes his head out from below decks. He's right in the middle of like combing his own hair, and he's like, "Someone say a comb."
Yes.
Hang on, I got some extras. Pops his head back down, comes back out with like 3.
I
I like this
I
one.
I take
This is also my
I
favorite. You can use this if you're careful.
I take one of the combs
Okay, just
and
treat her
I
nicely.
start trying to comb out my hair. It's a little difficult because there's some branches, a few flowers that fall out. And when I get to the top, I'm like, wait a minute. I shuffle through my hair and I pull out a bird's nest with a little bird sitting in it. I'm like, sorry, little guy.
Benmon is just staring enwrapped. He's well, it's equal parts horror and fascination, and he's like you can tell that he kind of wants to take over, but uh
I set the bird nest down in somewhere where they can be safe. You know, the bird is a little chirping a little happily. I continue combing again. Comes out a very large stick that you don't think would normally fit in there.
Do you want some help, Murmur?
Yes.
Okay. Put
yeah.
the comb down real quick, and we'll just pick out all of the things in your hair before we comb it, which might be a better idea.
Yeah, Benmont retreats back below deck and then comes up with an entire hair care like kit.
Don't worry about it. Gibbs has got it with his 80s flair.
se- several sticks fall out. A whole ass squirrel. Um,
Benmont's most impressed by like the small boulder.
yeah. It's someone's someone's lighter. It has a name on it. You're not quite sure whose it is.
Huh.
And he picks it up. Murmur picks it up and is like, "Oh yeah, that was I needed that for something."
Yeah, there's a very
Oh, no.
exasperated but patiently waiting Rook at the gangplank leading down to the docks.
Don't get sassy with me. You can't rush beauty.
Several
He
seed
rolls his
packets.
eyes.
Several seed packets.
Uh-huh.
One terrarium.
Okay.
Several
There's
glass baubles.
there's a growing pile of stuff just on the deck.
yeah, it's quite scary.
hmm Like some of
Um,
the background tunes are going about their business, but they keep getting distracted, and Rook just keeps having to
at
like shoot glares at them.
at the very end, you know how Murmur's hair looked very short?
Uh huh.
Turns out it was just very tangled. It's now down like now it's now down to like a little over shoulder length
Huh.
Oh,
and very straight. He
I guess
says,
it's
"I
gonna
hate it. I hate it when my hair's like this."
Uh, I can help with that. Benmont like takes out like some pomade, rubs it in, and starts like poofing it up a little bit.
If you
No, no,
want,
I need to look different. I need to look different. I can't look the same.
Oh,
do you
hang
want
on,
some
hang
curls?
on. I got this. I got this.
Just
Yeah, we're gonna put some curls in here.
Some curls. I can pull out my hairspray if you want.
Oh yeah, get that.
All
Like
right.
Benmont and Gibbs are just like full hairdresser at the moment.
Heck yeah.
I love how we're doing like the nine the 90s like makeover
Mhm.
montage, but it's
Yeah,
supposed to be
Benmont
for
gives
breaking and
also
entering.
Benmont perhaps just because he's used to it gives you also like two like horn-like hair spikes out the front.
Do you want some like makeup? I can make your eyelashes pop out, bro.
I put on a little bit of makeup, but yeah, let's go for it.
All right. I'm gonna give you some freaking wings. You're gonna fly. And it's
Yeah, so like I
absolutely gonna
think
be
at the
80s wings.
yeah, I think at the end you have like the 80s like super feathery, poofy big hair that like, very fluffy. Um
Here's the thing, how
Like
do I get this into a dress?
uh very carefully.
Yeah, honestly, that's the hard part.
If you can get a
I could
button up,
give you
that'd
a
be best.
haircut.
Don't
He
you
he
No,
dare
just
touch
he
that
sniffs
hair.
his
I
Don't
claws.
we
you
just
dare touch
no.
that hair.
we just spent
Touch
an
that
hour
hair.
on this. Leave it alone.
I will smack you.
Menacingly clips his claws.
Nope.
No, he's just
You
standing there
dare.
menacing.
Benmon's just like, get off the ship. Get off the ship.
Back
He
up.
shoos you out with a
Gets a
he
broom,
shoos
just
you out
starts
with a broom. He like it's as if he's shooing you as if you are a bird, but you are no longer a bird.
Yes.
Hisses and scuttles away.
Yes.
Hiss at me, young
I mean,
man.
I mean, the thing is, he's about the same size, so it works.
Mhm.
And
So
anyway,
so Murmur's just this like 80s horned bombshell hairdo and makeup.
Heck
um,
yeah, man.
Heck
remember
yeah.
when we were supposed to get a dress?
I completely forgot I was just, you know, here for the hair.
No
But
worries, no
I'm still
worries.
tired. I'm gonna go below decks, get some rest.
Good night.
All right, night. Benmont goes back below decks, takes his entire hair kit with him. But yeah,
Benmont and Murmur says good night while the sun is very much out.
yep, as one does.
What is
Yes,
time
you know.
anymore?
hmm
Time does not exist. Murmur says to Gibbs out of nowhere.
That's
Oh,
fine.
so the disguises here right now are two women dressed to the nines
Mm.
and a monk.
Well, I
Mhm.
still need to get dressed even further. I'm still in my Murmur rags.
Uh-huh.
You
We
know
can
what?
pick up a dress along the way. Come on.
Yeah,
Rook
let's go.
says from below on the gangplank.
Let's go.
Okay.
Heck yeah, dress
So
shopping.
Scuttles.
we go. Um, yeah,
Such an
Rook seems to know the
impatient
way.
man. You are not gonna get any women if you want to be that impatient.
Not here to get women. I'm here to break a
Partners, I don't
crewmate
know what you're
out
into.
of jail.
Hey. You said we needed disguises. You should be
hmm
happy that we're going all the way.
hmm
It's either half-ass or no ass.
If you go assless, chaps, I'm
Hinting in
not gonna be happy.
character.
Rook has
Anyway,
some regrets.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna get a nice dress.
Okay. There are
I'm gonna
plenty of
make her
like
look so fancy, honey.
there's some there are plenty of like little little clothing stores along the way. He can stop and peruse, and Rook just gets steadily more and more exasperated.
Um, okay,
That's just gonna
I'm
make Gibbs want to take even longer.
Mhm.
we are doing this we are doing this fashion montage out of spite.
Yes, fashion montage, trying on things.
Um, I'm going, yeah, I using my last 3 gold coins. I'm going to get a nice sundress that really shows off my surprisingly not hairy legs.
Very nice. And Rook's just standing around like the father while the girlfriend shops, or while the daughter shops, the boyfriend while the girlfriend shops. You know the vibe.
Yes.
All right, but you eventually make it up to the jailhouse, and it is a miserable looking building. Let me see if I can get it. Gibbs, hot dang!
I haven't updated it to look like the fox that he's supposed to be, but
It is surrounded by a wall, but it is a squat stone building with 3 windows at the top, and it looks really old, like older than any of the other buildings in the port town. And it almost seems to kind of leach the color from its surroundings, so everything's kind of desaturated and gray around it. It's not a welcoming looking building. Um, so inside the wall surrounding it, which the wall looks like it's a bit newer, you can also see guards patrolling. There's like paddy wagons and generally what you'd expect to see from a guardhouse. So there is a gate on the wall, and then of course there's the jailhouse itself. And
Um,
yeah,
uh, because I'm now very pretty, and very lovely looking, I'm gonna go up to. I assume that I'm in high heels as well.
I would assume.
Um, I am going to go up to one of the guards, like on the outside of the thing, and I'm gonna go, "Hey, is this the jailhouse area?"
Uh, like the guard, very desaturated, just kind of looks up at you tiredly, then looks up at the sign above the door that says jailhouse and looks back down. It's like,
Oh,
yep.
well, I cannot read.
Oh, yes, ma'am. This is the jailhouse.
Oh, thank you. I was just wondering if you could arrest me.
You wait. You little
I
consternation. Want to be
I
arrested?
I've never had I have never had the experience of being arrested, and I want to see how it's like. You know, tourism and all that.
Uh, I'll. I think I need to clear that with my captain. Have
Um,
you
it,
broken any laws?
not really.
I mean, this is
Should
not
I should
really.
I should I should I break a law then?
Usually, that's all. It makes it a lot easier to get arrested.
Um, okay. I take out a match, I light it, and then I grab some grass and I put it in front of him and I light the grass on fire.
You-
It's like a very small amount of grass. Like it burns for a little bit and then stops pretty quickly. Is that a crime?
um, I don't think so. I don't think that like you'd have to burn down something bigger.
I get a lot more grass, like arms full of grass. I put it in front of him and I burn that. Is this a crime?
Um, you know what? Sure, because I don't want to escalate this any further. Okay, ma'am, if you could come with me, we'll just get you in a cell. Crazy
Thank
tourist.
you.
Okay.
That's so nice of you.
All right, just put your hands
I'm
behind
so
your
glad
back
we're
and
having this
let's
experience.
yeah, this is how I wanted to spend my day. Put your hands behind your back and clink. Puts handcuffs on you, leads in, and takes you up um to the cells because they are on the second floor. it's just as soul crushingly boring inside as it is on the outside. Uh, as you pass, you
So
notice
this place
a
is so pretty. I
uh,
didn't know you had a place like this over here.
yeah, it's been here a long time.
If it
Uh,
was if it's always been this pretty, I would have gotten arrested earlier.
okay. Um, could you roll perception, please, Murmur?
Alrighty.
Can I say
Oh
that
my god.
Danny was looking out one of these windows, watching this? He's
Yes.
like, that bombshell lighting grass in front of a guard.
That's what she did. Okay, 16. You definitely notice that as you're passing one of the cells, there's a familiar looking tune sitting inside. Um, and it takes you a moment to place where you saw him, but then you remember that wanted poster that mouse lady was showing you yesterday or last night. Yeah, apparently he's in jail.
Nice.
And you are locked up in the cell right next to him.
Hello.
uh, Hi. I noticed you were lighting grass out in front of the jailhouse. What was up with that?
I wanted to go in jail
Oh, okay. Why?
because it's fun.
Oh, well, if you say so. He's like just really confused now. He's thinking, okay,
I
he's just
look out
going
the
through the
window.
drugs.
I look out the window. I give everybody the okay. Can they see me?
Oh, yeah, okay. Uh, Rook sees that and looks to Mantis and Gibbs and it's like, all right, I've got a backup plan if you need help getting out, but let's see what you guys can do.
Um. Well,
Still
like
saying to her,
make
like, at least they gave you the nicer cell. At least yours isn't flooded.
No? Okay.
is
Oh,
yours
I should
really that
also
flooded?
say, remember that you don't see Stebby.
Hmm. No, nowhere.
No, he wasn't in any of the cells that you passed, and I mean, you
Hmm.
don't hear anybody in the rest of the cells, so not sure where you
So
could
what are
be.
you in here for?
Oh, just drawing a couple mustaches on some wanted posters and uh just yeah, just
I don't.
causing my own sort of mischief. So and then they caught me and threw me in here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
I
unfair.
see. I see. I see.
Also, I
Uh,
may have broken in somewhere, but that was a long, long time ago, and it was
mm,
for a good cause. I swear.
I understand. Um, I'm going to try to reach into my hammer space to pull out adoption papers and try to give it to him through the bars.
Okay, since you're currently still handcuffed, could I get a sleight of hand roll, please? It's gonna be a
Um,
little difficult to kind of maneuver things. Oof.
nice.
Okay,
I pull out some sticks.
alright. Some sticks?
Yep.
Okay, some sticks. You have some sticks.
Mm, mm. I I I try to pass it over towards Danny.
Okay.
Are those adoption?
Um,
Did you
no, you handed me a bunch of sticks. I
ah,
mean,
uh, I was gonna
hey, at
give
least
you the adoption sheets to fill out for yourself because I cannot read or write.
oh, wait, you were gonna hand me adoption papers?
Oh no, you don't have to think about it too hard.
Oh,
Anyway, and then
okay.
you immediately see this very pretty bombshell woman with a beard, uh,
The women
turn
have beards.
turn into turn into a turn into uh uh what's it called? I'm going to turn into what kind of bug was it again? I'm having a hard time right now. Um, For now, let's say I am an ant.
Okay, you're
That is
extremely small. Yeah,
that's
the shackles drop with a clank behind you. Uh, you're free, and you're also so very, very tiny.
I'm going to try my best to walk up all the bars to go over to uh the lock over on the other side, and I'm gonna see if I can open it just by being small.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Hmm.
Dan, very
Let's see.
surprised to see an ant, just turn into an ant.
Uh, okay. This is going to be a little difficult to do as an ant. You're pretty strong, because I mean ants are pretty strong for their size.
Ants are very strong.
But it's also an iron. It's also an iron tumbler that you're kind of crawling inside. So, yeah. Go ahead and give me athletics
I don't know
as
what the
an
stats of
ant.
an ant are.
Neither do I. Let's look it up.
Do ants even have a stat?
Um,
Giant ants do.
giant ant.
Yeah, but
Can
they're
you
like
turn into a
giant.
giant ant? Oh, that's true.
I
Uh, hmm. Giant moth. Uh, hang on. I'm trying to find something for the ant.
okay. Okay. As we're trying to find this potential headcanon, any tune that is past a certain age immediately gets adoption papers in their hammer space.
Would spider work for stats?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with spider because it's the closest thing that matches, and it has. You don't have
All
web
right.
sense or web walker, but you can do the spider climb thing.
Yeah. Let me just try to find it.
Yeah. So, here. Okay. Yeah. Ghosty's got you.
Well, like I'm trying to like add this to here. Okay. My strength is 2 of a -4. Nice. Thank you. Very cool.
Okay.
Um.
With.
Negative.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay. Yeah. You didn't beat us. That definitely didn't beat a 16. In fact, you barely avoid getting crushed by the tumblers. While you're in the lock, and you're just. Yeah. You're free, but you're not gonna be able to free Danny quite so easily. At least as an ant.
Uh,
All right, so let's cut there and go back to the outside of the jail and see what Mantis and Gibbs are up to.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. You guys continue without me because I'm
Okay.
not there.
All right.
Uh,
Actually, this might be a good time for everybody to just take like a. We can take like a little 10-minute break and then come back.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Yeah,
I
10
get
minutes.
that.
Make sure you got something to drink, eat, go to the restroom, all that good stuff.
So,
And we will be back.
yeah. I'm just going to throw this into the coconut gallery. This is what I meant when I was talking about the thing in Mantis's hammer space. Something like that. This pretty much.
Oh, that's cursed.
Yeah.
That's
terrifying.
cursed.
The horrors.
Oh, that's awful. Oh man, yeah. Bye. Let's see. So I suppose this is a commercial break. Um,
Pretty much put it in there because I thought I was never going to get a 20 when I rolled for hammer space, but it happened twice.
I can't tell if
Oh,
that's a misfortune roll or a lady luck roll.
Yeah, I don't know.
Other weird things I added to Mr. Mantis's hammer space just to fill up space. 50 pounds of realistic screaming rubber sardines. A demon in a glass jar. Lemons.
Mantis, you worry me.
An even fancier hat.
Hmm.
A stuffed dolphin. And of
That's
course,
cute.
also a full-sized coffin.
Is it his?
Well, I mean, I've got to put a Moby Dick reference in there somewhere.
Okay. Oh, I don't know what I haven't read Moby Dick, so I don't know what the references are to.
So there's a character in there who has his own coffin with him on the boat because he
Okay.
knows he's going to die on the boat, I think. I don't know.
Oh, morbid, fun. D&D, everyone.
Honestly,
Huh.
yeah, honestly, I thought lemons and Dean, and then the rest of it is just me trying to put stuff in there that for space.
Oh,
Got
that's
like
great.
half of it is just like normal pirate stuff.
Ah, it's good stuff. Oh man, I am curious to see how you guys are going to pull this off. Got a guy in. Now we just need to get both of you out. All right.
Hello.
Hello again.
I have an idea.
Oh. Get a quick bite and I'll be right back.
Heck yes. Do yourself a heckin' good food.
My dad's cooking dinner. And so since we're not buying groceries at this house anymore, I'm kind of terrified to know what he's cooking. Because we
That
have
is fair.
we have a full turkey in there that's been in there for 2 years, and I'm worried he's decided to cook that.
God, why do I suddenly feel the need to sneeze? I don't know why my natural reaction to that was to want to sneeze, but that's fair.
Well, I mean, if he hasn't cooked it, I'm probably going to try and donate it to like a wildlife sanctuary so that they can give it to their wolves. Because I mean, I don't think that 2-year-old turkey is fit for human consumption anymore.
No, I don't think so. I mean, after like 4 days, the turkey that we had for Thanksgiving wasn't good for consumption.
Oh, I mean, no, I mean it's not like it's in a fridge; it's in a freezer.
Oh,
It
yeah,
hasn't
I
been
mean,
cooked.
2 years is still 2 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time for a thing to be in a thing.
Oh yeah.
In place. Frozen or not.
Yep.
Oh, gross.
It's knowing here.
Let me just grab my second one.
Read first.
What's that?
Turkey talk with you guys.
A wonderful turkey talk. It'd be like that. I'm gonna be honest, I really only heard turkey talk before it roboted, so that's why.
Okay, would you like to hear the the hammer space table for Murmur?
Heck yes.
You got sticks, oranges, adoption papers, several Hattie Fattener seeds, a thermos full of soup, a wordless picture book, matches, replacement hat, shoes that are too big for him, and a teapot full of tea with teacups.
Awesome. It's wonderful.
He's just a very pleasant man.
Love 'em.
Eugene.
I love him.
I mean, I've mentioned that Mantis has a demon in a glass jar in his hammer space.
It's worrisome.
Yeah.
I imagine one day he accidentally pulls that out and like puts it somewhere and forgets about it, and then Murmur immediately goes, "Hey, someone left jam here."
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just there to tempt fate.
Just opens the jar of demon, spreads the jar of demon over some toast.
Taste.
Delightful.
The most delicious way to get possessed.
Balanced breakfast.
Looking at
Alright.
Gibbs's hammer space, and it's a
I'm
mess
gonna-
of stuff.
I also say, I love how you also included Danny's ex-fiance. And yes, it's an ex-fiance.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I drew her and I forgot to post her. Hang
Okay.
on. I want
Sorry?
to put that in now.
Oh, it cut out for a bit for me.
I drew her. There she is. I forgot to post her.
Oh, she looks so sweet and innocent.
Oh, she do. She do.
She probably hides in
fake.
her several bees.
I don't. I don't know if I like the fact that she looks very sweet and innocent.
In her heart are many hornets. They are not bees because bees are full of love, and they are not wasps either because wasps can pollinate. No, they are hornets.
Just here to wreck stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's
So that's the mouse lady I met.
Yep. Her name is Sarah, by the way.
That's intimidating and scary.
The reason why Danny decided to break things off.
We can learn about that maybe a bit later. Has everybody had a chance to go use the restroom, get themselves a drink and a snack?
Wait a moment.
Oh yes.
Wait a
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
Just take a swig of my gallon of sweet tea.
Yep.
Delicious,
You
Gallon
guys can
delicious
continue
sweet tea.
because it's not my scene right now. Just don't mind the noises of eating cookies.
Okay.
I've been holding off on eating my tacos because I don't want you guys to have to suffer through the ASMR of that because I have a
You
headset.
gotta munch. You gotta
You
crunch.
gotta crunch. All right. So, we return, and we're going to shift scenes from inside the deal to outside it, where Brooke, Gibbs, and Mantis, brain, please. Yeah. So we have 3 outside, 2 inside. What are the folks outside doing?
Do you have an idea for Mantis to do? You want to do that one
What's
first?
time? Go, you go first.
Oh. Okay. Do any of the guards that are older seem like they have keys?
Um, yeah, the one that let Murmur into the jailhouse had a ring of keys that he brought out from his hammer space to open it. You assume that most of these guards would probably have access and like a key ring, but most of them don't just have it out in the open. Appears like they keep it in their hammer space.
But are they around? Well, nobody's really around his age per se, but like,
There is an older one.
because like
Seems like a mhm,
I was gonna have him try and like
Bugs Bunny.
flirt.
flirt. I gotcha.
He's gonna have to
Yeah.
try. He doesn't like the idea of flirting, but he'll do it.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
oh yeah.
There.
By the way, for some context, Murmur was definitely flirting. He knew he didn't need to, but he did it anyway.
hmm We appreciate him.
He wants to try and sneak into the place by being dragged in there by the guard and then stealing his keys and then probably knocking him out. That's the
Yeah.
plan.
Most of the guards that you see around are carrying around spears. There is one with a fancier hat than the others, who has a short sword that is in a scabbard by their side. Seems to be maybe of a higher rank.
We're to assume by that he is around the same age as how Gibbs probably looks. So,
Seems to be a bit older, a bit more experienced.
alright. Gibbs is going to strut on up.
But
Hi, hon. I was hoping. Could you help me with something really quickly? I need help finding somebody.
uh, yeah, I mean, you could go in and just talk to the folks at the desk. I'm a little busy at the moment. Um, but okay, how can I help you?
I need help finding a friend, but I can't seem to find him anywhere.
Okay, who is your friend?
Alright, shit. Time to bullshit.
Several feet tall. Had like 5
Uh,
eyes.
for the sake of the gag, there are several objects like just in the immediate vicinity. There's like a wagon. There's a donkey. There's a barrel. There is like a bale of hay and a trot of water. Uh,
Harrison.
a person. Okay,
Harrison.
Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fishes around in their hammer space and pulls out like a pad of paper. Starts taking down a note. Okay, Harrison. What does this Harrison look like?
Sorry, it's getting really bright out. But could we go inside so that I can take a seat while we do this?
Uh, okay, ma'am.
Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
come
You are
on.
dear.
Uh, thanks. We our duty to keep citizens safe, and uh, you'll have to excuse me. It's just been a long evening. Had a bit of a mess down at the docks that we're trying to clean up still.
Oh, poor thing.
All right, takes you into the jailhouse, and on the lower floor there is an office that he takes you into. It's a little nicer than the rest of the building, but still, just this building is unpleasant. Like from where like your feet touch the floor, it just kind of seems to be desaturating
Mhm.
your fancy boots. It's not a nice place.
Odd. What a lovely place you have here, but it's not as lovely as you. However, it's back to business, of course. I'm sure you're very busy, like you said.
See, no, like a an insight check.
And he contests with deception.
Yes. Oof.
Oh God, what is his deception? Okay,
It would be charisma. Oh, yep, just beats it. You see the guy, the captain hesitates at the thing, looks back to you, Gibbs, and
He just bats his eyes.
and you see this. Well, this it looks like it's the guard captain, and guard captain looks a little flustered now, like, oh, oh, oh. Uh, kind of covers like his like hesitation there with like clearing his throat and then gestures to like the only other seat in the room outside of like the one at his desk. If feel free to have a seat, ma'am.
Thank
Um,
you so much, honey. And he gives like a slight pat on the cheek, very gentle, as he passes to go take the seat.
okay. Um, yes, back to your missing friend. What did this um like drops his like notepad, ducks down to pick it back up and in a rush, and then it's like lost his place and then frantically flips back through. Harrison, can you
Mhm.
describe your friend Harrison?
How would you describe this captain other than wearing?
He is. We'll say he's like a chow chow, so he's like got all these. He's like a dog. He's got all these like wrinkles and stuff, and like when you surprise them, like the eyebrows are like the eyes are normally covered, but like they just got the eyebrows shot up, so you could actually see his eyes. Um, but otherwise, the uniform it looks like he keeps it very clean. It's very nice and pristine, even if it's the surroundings have faded it. Apparently, he takes quite a bit of pride in his job. But you can also see there's like a little curly tail behind there that's just kind of like betraying like there's like a little bit of a wag going on there.
Tall, very handsome. He's got eyes that glitter.
Uh, oh, okay.
And Gibbs stands up, gets a little closer. And
Uh,
he's a fool. And he's gonna pull out his hammer and smack him upside the head.
oh, okay. Oh, 12. A 12
Alright,
actually meets his armor class, so it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
um, you. Uh, he's aiming specifically for the head, so I don't know if that helps.
Okay. 7 damage. You've definitely taken him by surprise. Uh, let's see. Surprise attack. Well, well, no, you're not a rogue, so we can't really call that a sneak attack. Okay, but you definitely do 7 damage. You've taken him by surprise. Um, yeah, but now we're gonna have to roll some initiative here.
No.
Dang it!
Okay, Gibbs, go ahead and roll initiative. I shall do so for the captain.
Oh god, Gibbs, honey, your initiative just. What was that?
Oof,
Oh.
oof, oof,
No!
oof. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, you hit him pretty hard. Um, but he seems pretty quick to recover. and he pulls out a whistle and blows really hard on it.
Okay.
And from the outside, like everybody in the area can hear it. Folks up in the cells, the rest of the guards, and the people outside of the compound still hear the sudden tweet of alarm and can see how the guards respond to it, like ears perking up, looking towards where the noise came from. And the guards, okay, yeah. So he's alerted everyone. That means the guards are going to enter the initiative. Oh, actually, that shouldn't have been 4. It should have been 2. So it should be for that. That still would have been enough. Okay. So d20 plus 1, 8. Right, getting the guards in the initiative. Okay. You guys might want to roll initiative too. If you figured out like what you've definitely noticed that something's going down.
Oh.
And it's coming from the area that Gibbs just entered. Okay. Mantis with 11. Same time. Card captain.
Wait, should I roll initiative even though I'm not a part
Yeah.
of there?
Yeah. Everybody's rolling initiative.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
so
everybody.
Rook's got 7.
Sorry, I got really busy with making a picture that is very unrelated to this game that I thought would be silly to show. Should I show what I made to the class?
Go for it.
Everybody's. You said everybody's got to roll initiative.
Yep, go for it.
Oh,
Okay.
whoops! I rolled initiative in the wrong thing.
Oh, okay, that's where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, Murmur.
Should I keep that 14 or should I roll it in the?
You can keep the 14. No worries.
Okay.
So it's a
I'll
D20.
show what I made to the class.
I think
Nice.
that's
Nice.
Okay, so 12. Okay.
I would like to point out that this was not the plan, but something in my kid's brain told me, yeah, let's hit him.
I
Okay.
blame Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny was here.
Let's do something smart. Let's just hit him upside the head. It's fine.
Yeah, why not?
I'm just here to be pretty and cause problems.
All right, so
I mean, at least Gibbs left a good first impression.
yeah, right into his head.
That's what I was about to say.
Remembered by this guy.
Okay, so let's see the 14. So, Murmur, you're up first. You have
Hi,
heard a tweet from downstairs.
I'm still a little ant, and I'm gonna continue trying to break the lock.
Okay, give me another athletics check, please.
Okay, let me just please look at the stats. Yeah, no. Let me just.
Jack, so sticks. He's wondering, he's like, I have a crazy idea. What if I use stick to try to pick the lock?
Please don't pick the lock while I'm still in there.
Oh no, he'll wait. He'll wait too.
Okay, this was a
Some
much
strange
better
ants done.
try. Oh man, like as an ant, you can't pick this lock because it was like the DC is a 16 unless you get a nat 20. But yeah, you almost have it, but your strength is just not enough to get it to.
Am I able to bring in a stick from the hammer space as an ant?
As an ant, that is a good question. I'd say, are you a toon ant or just like an actual ant when you?
Well, like I assume I would be a toon ant, being that I am a toon and also wild shaping.
That tracks. Okay, yeah, I'd say you'd have access to your hammer space, but
Okay,
and
I
yeah,
pull out a stick.
okay. Are you going to use a
It,
stick to help you?
I will, yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll at advantage. Let's see if you can get it a nat 20. Okay,
Nope.
yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to do it. There might be other things you can do as an ant, but you get the feeling that unless you're really lucky, you're just not going to be able to get these tumblers to kind of flip over. But maybe there's something else you could do as an ant.
Um,
So is there anything else you want to do with your round? I would say that trying that was probably your action. Um,
mhm, mhm.
you still have a bonus action in your movement.
All right. Will I break the lock if I reform back?
I think you would get shot out.
Hmm. Okay, I'm going to stay being an ant, but I'm gonna crawl out of
Okay.
the block. There is now a stick in the lock. Please do not crush me.
Yeah. Okay. Also, as a tune, I just like the vision of an ant just pulling a full size stick out of its hammer space and it just appearing.
It well, here's the thing. You now have an advantage because there's a stick already in the lock.
Yeah. All right.
So
So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Danny, you're up. What would you like to
all
do?
right. He's going to try to pick the lock with the stick.
Okay.
Mm.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand, please.
Mm. Uh,
Uh,
didn't-
oops, not the one
Ugh.
I'm trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, a 6 isn't gonna do it. I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
no,
It's also just kind of hard to work with a stick in a lock. Um, it's not the most ideal tool for picking a lock. Uh, but this also seems like a pretty good chance. If looks like this ant person is attempting to help you get out of the cell. So maybe you can both work together to try and find a way. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Danny, sorry, cut out a couple times.
Oh, um, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Can Danny actually see if he could pull out maybe an actual lockpick?
For it. You'll
Like,
have to do so. You'll have to attempt to pick it on your next turn. But yeah,
okay.
yeah. Go ahead and roll hammer
Um,
space.
okay, so overall hammer space?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a D20.
Or D10, I think.
D- D10 by itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you get a 2, that's not a 1. So I think you do manage to find a lockpick, which should be uh a better tool for the job, honestly. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah. Next we're going to Mantis. The guards are starting to head in towards the jailhouse and respond to a whistle. What would you like to do from outside the compound?
Okay. Mantis is going to take the second of his exoskeletons, which he never put away, and he's going to throw it at them as a distraction.
Let's see. Roll performance for me, please.
Okay.
Let's see.
or cause trauma.
Oof. Oh, okay. Suddenly there's an exoskeleton just around, just falling in front of him. one of them like looks at it as like what is going on, but is like really it doesn't distract them enough from what's going on inside the jailhouse. You get the feeling that they're fairly well trained, um, and that that whistle must have been a very important signal. Also,
Okay.
most of them are dogs.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let me check something real quick. Okay, I don't think he really has anything he can do right now.
Okay.
Aside from throwing his exoskeleton at them.
Okay. Any movement? Like, do you want to head into the courtyard after the?
Yeah, I'm going to follow my exoskeleton into the courtyard.
I wonder if he can make a deception in which he makes someone believe that there is two of him.
That would be
Oh,
hilarious.
Actually, I will try that.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. I'll allow it.
Oh no! Oh no, brother! He's oh
But you cut out there. What did you say?
You cut out so much. All I heard was, "Oh no,
And then I heard
I also
brother.
heard brother.
brother." Oh no,
What'd you say,
brother.
Ghosty?
Did you hear me? Did I
y-
cut out?
yeah, you cut out. Could you repeat what you said, please?
Oh no, my brother! He has been attacked!
Okay, you move in closer to the guards, and now there's two of you. For whatever reason. Okay, but that brings us next to the captain of the guard. Oh, oh, oh,
He's
oof, oof,
Got played.
oof. That's a 4. Um,
this.
they're distracted and they don't seem
How?
to be buying it.
They
The
just
punch
don't
is-
even know you. They're just like, "Who are you and why are you here?"
Mhm. The punch, the punching is good. The acting not needs a little work. Okay. Yeah. So the captain of the guard, having blown his whistle, is going to use his bonus action to draw a short sword and attempt to swing it at Gibbs.
That's fine.
hmm
This is fine.
10. I can't imagine that does it.
No.
Okay. But he gets to make 2 attacks.
Oh joy.
Oh boy. 9, even less. Like, yeah, apparently that hit to the head arranged some wrinkles in such a way that he can't like he's just kind of flailing rather than making any like uh actual like attack towards you. You really took him by surprise. But he's still blowing that whistle to beat the band. Um but the thing is you got him cornered in his office, so he can't get by you to get to the door. But from the
Awesome.
sounds of it, you're probably going to have some company soon.
That's fine.
hmm
I mean, if they're focusing on him, then they won't really focus on the two trying to escape.
Yeah,
So
that's true. So, oh boy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a total of 6 guards have responded to the whistle.
this
You
is
suppose
fine.
that's just everybody who's in the compound at the moment.
This is fine.
Fine. Yeah. So the closest one was out in the reception. They managed to make it in. Um, hmm. And oh, okay. The first one makes it into the office. The others are further outside, so they won't be able to make it in on this turn. But the first one, yeah, walks in, sees the captain brandishing a short sword at you, and makes some assumptions. But still can't seem to hit you with their spear.
Gibbs is invincible.
hmm Yeah, I get the feeling that Gibbs is surprisingly light on his feet in those heels. Just kind of ducking out of the way.
I mean,
He
he's
is
Like,
had
more
a lot of
mobile.
experience fighting,
yeah.
and fighting in heels is one of the
Mm-hmm.
things that he can do.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you managed to dodge that. Um, so guard A misses, guard B moves in, guard C moves in, guard D moves in, guard E moves in, guard F moves in.
Good lord.
Yeah, yeah, and then we're finally over to Rook, who's just looking at all this mayhem happening, and looks at the building that he's been standing by, and decides that he's going to climb up to the roof because apparently that is what he's decided he's going to do. Which takes us, let's
Oh,
see.
very loyal
Yeah,
captain.
I know.
You love to see it.
Yeah. Which takes us, let's see. So we've had, oh my god. Yeah, that brings us to Gibbs. You now have the guard captain and another guard. What would you like to do with your turn?
I think the first thing he wants to do is shut the door, so he's gonna just move one of his feet and just close it.
Okay, yeah, we'll say that it swung in. The one guard managed to make it in, but you've closed the door. I mean, the other guards are going to be able to like enter it unless you figure out how to barricade it. But you're also got two people up in your grill right now.
Fine.
All right, are you
He
gonna
will
make it?
use his he will use his momentum from kind of kicking the door closed to turn around and swing at the guard that just came in.
Nice. Make an attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that hits. Nice. 21 definitely hits. Okay, roll damage. 8 damage. Ow. Ow. So exactly how are you hitting this guy? Woof. And he's not looking good after that.
Basically, he used the momentum from his kick to kick the door shut, stomps down with that foot, and just yeets his hammer. Not like yeets it as in he lets it go, but it's a good hearty smack to the head.
Ow.
He's
Oh yeah,
aiming for all the bad points.
Ooh, you have rung this guard's bell. He looks like he's really hurt. Okay. Um. Okay, is that everything you want to do with your turn? Do you only get one attack?
No, I don't see a second attack on
Okay,
here.
just one attack.
Yeah,
You might get that at a later level. All right. So
probably.
that'll bring us back up to the top of the round. That I believe is Murmur.
Hi, I am going to since I see um Danny uh uh pull out some lockpick stuff. I'm like, oh, that's better. And I'm gonna like get the stick out of the lock.
Are you still as an ant, or are you changing back?
I am still an ant. Should I change
Okay.
back?
Well, do you want to change back?
I want to see if I can still like if I can take the stick out as a wee ant.
Yeah, I mean you got it in there, so you can take it out.
Yeah.
All right.
I take out the stick. Uh, and do I have enough movement to hop onto the shoulder of Danny? Because I assume
Yeah,
he's close enough since he did try to lockpick.
yeah, sure. You can climb up onto
Alright.
Danny's shoulder.
Hello. All right. Right there. So, is it his turn now?
Yeah. Are you doing anything else? Is Murmur doing anything else? Just getting onto the shoulder?
Um, I honestly, that's all I can really do because
Okay.
I do not. I'm just like I'm trying to communicate to him, but the thing is that ants communicate by wiggling their antennae.
Mm,
So
yeah.
you just see this little ant wiggling.
Aw. Okay. Uh, All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to Danny.
Gonna try and lockpick like with the actual one.
Okay.
Is
Give me
that
a sleight of
a-
hand, and I'll see if that does anything for the DC. Okay, yeah. You managed to with the lockpick. It takes you a moment, but with a tink and the door swings wide open, and you are free. And there's a big old commotion coming from downstairs.
Well, go see if what else I should get involved with. It's just like goes downstairs. You okay there? And he's like talking to the little ant on his shoulder. He's like, let me know if you're gonna change back, cause
Yeah.
that'd be kind of awkward if it changed right there on his shoulder.
Oh, I'm not. I haven't just changed. I haven't changed yet. I'm on your
Yeah,
shoulder.
yeah. He was like,
Okay.
okay, just let me know when when you want to change back. I'll put you on a table or something.
Okay. So are you head out of the cell and start heading down the stairs?
Yep.
Okay.
He's kind of like sneaking. He doesn't want to be spotted just yet.
Okay.
Trying to
Okay.
see
Then
what-
roll stealth for me.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
We'll do that against the guard's perception. Well, passive perception, I suppose. Oof. Yeah. Uh. You've been in there, and unfortunately you're making a little bit more noise than you really think you ought to. You hope nobody downstairs heard, but a little,
Probably,
a little jingly.
probably heard the door open,
Yeah.
clang against the wall.
Yeah. Something's going on. Okay. And that will take us back over to Mantis. You and your
So,
doppelganger are in the yard.
So Mr. Mantis is going to start to rage, and he is going to pick up his doppelganger and run into the guard station or the jail. And he's scream, "I said my brother was hurt," and try and beat someone over the head with the doppelganger.
Some brother you are.
That's so much.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the role would be for it because I don't think it's an unarmed strike.
It's an improvised weapon. So if you have like we'll say it's like a club, like
Okay.
a light club,
Okay.
similar to a club.
Okay.
And let's see, I've got.
Sorry, I'm just looking some stuff up real quick.
Oh, no worries. And we'll see.
I did
Okay.
not think I didn't think I was going to be uh, uh beating someone with my own exoskeleton today.
It just happens.
I've been laughing the vast majority of the time. Discord just hasn't been picking it up.
Oh,
Have you ever just beat someone you don't know with your own skin?
I think that's generally called punching.
Well, like, no, it's like think of it like this. Like you take
Oh
off
yeah,
your
you
skin
hit.
because your skin is old,
Okay.
All right, so
and then you beat someone with your own skin.
yep,
Oh wait.
Like a horror movie monster.
Oh my.
yep.
I get +2 because I'm raging. Okay.
Ooh,
I'm gonna die. Like,
Nice. Okay, so the hapless guard has been bludgeoned over the head with a skin. Um, problem is, I think this skin's just basically a one-time use because you have just broken your brother over the head of this one poor guard,
You
and the
immediately
skin
scream.
disintegrates into shards.
It be like that.
Sometime it be like that.
Ah,
Mm. No, your brother. You've you've killed your brother.
I can't believe this.
Okay, yeah. So
He was so young, so fragile, and you beat him. You used him to beat someone over the head.
okay, so okay,
God.
getting myself back together here. I think that ends your turn, so we're going to go back to the captain of the guard. He now has a reinforcement. The other, it sounds like the other ones are coming in, but there's also something else going on here. But he's just going to do what he can, and he is going to attempt to attack again with his short sword. 11. Does that beat your AC, Gibbs?
No.
Okay. He will attack again. 15.
One meets. It meet.
It meets, so it beats.
E.
Eee. Okay.
I can't believe
Um,
I'm actually cheering happily for the guard.
he finally got a hit in.
You got
Oh,
it.
yeah, he does 6 damage. Finally getting a cut in on Gibbs.
What kind of damage is it?
It's piercing damage.
Okay.
Just regular old piercing damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
All right. Still blowing on the whistle. It's getting kind of annoying.
God,
Also,
what
he
did
hasn't
it
really taken a breath, which is interesting. So he's going a little red and kind of now purple in the face.
You know what? I'm a... Whose turn is it now?
It is. Oh, let's see. The spy's finished. It's not the spy. Captain is finished. So it's now guard A, who is also in the room. The one you just walloped a little bit ago. It's his turn.
Give him a little smacky on the head. You
Yeah.
know.
So I'm going to also make an attack. Misses though. That wallop just rang his bell, and you're still very dodgy. Dodging him
Alright.
at any turn. Okay, so now we've got guard B, who's in the station, probably heading towards the door. We'll say guard C is also heading towards the door. Guard D, notices that a new guy came in and just kind of walloped poor guard F over the head. So he's going to make a spear attack against Mantis. Ooh, 5 is not going to do it though. Guard
Yeah.
E is also going to gang up on Mantis here. 7. These guys, these poor guards. They just aren't doing it. But now it's guard F's turn. He just got walloped over the head with a person who turned into not a person, and he's very confused. But he has spear and he must stab. 17. Does that hit?
Sweet Jesus.
That would be. Would it be stabbing or slashing damage?
It's piercing damage.
Okay, so I do have resistance to that.
Okay. Let's see. Then we'll do 1, 4 plus 1, 3. So you take 1 damage, I believe.
I'll mark that down.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then Rook, let's see. He should probably make an acrobatics check. See how he's doing getting to the roof. 9. Slow going. And that leaves us with Gibbs. What would you like to do?
Well, gonna use the last of that momentum to use another hand to lock the door this time.
Okay. Um, you don't have the key, so how are you locking it? Are you going to try and block it?
Okay, that makes sense. I thought these were like modern doors and they had a lock. Never mind.
No, they got it's a keyhole.
Mm.
But there are some cabinets that may in the room that you could maybe tip over and get into the way of the door, blocking it that way. You could do the old chair under the door handle trick.
Yeah, it was. I'll just have him do that because that would be a
Okay,
lot
that'll
less
take your
time
action
consuming.
though.
That's fair.
Okay.
He'll still do it. It's like,
So you have effectively barricaded the door. Yeah. Yeah. So anybody trying to get in is going to have to get past you're going to have to beat down the door first, or somebody inside is going to have to unblock it. Okay. Yeah. So you've used your action to barricade the door. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You have a bonus
mm.
action.
He could rage, but he's not angry,
Okay.
so he's not going to now.
All right. Just smugly block the door and turn back to his victims inside there. Which brings us back to the top of the round. Mr. Murmur. You are an ant.
I am still an ant,
You are
and
an ant. What you gonna
yes,
do?
that is me. I am an ant. And as an ant, I will sit here.
You can see that the lobby below is filling up with guards. Three of them have just attempted to attack Mantis, who is in there down there. Two others are heading
Mm.
towards a door, where you can hear the whistling, the whistle sound noise coming from. Um,
Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk from the bars, from like outside of the bars.
well, I think you're in Danny's shoulder, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to hop off.
Okay, and I assume turn back.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and
now Murmur is back.
yeah, it's me. And I'm
It's
gonna
him.
go. You can take care of that, right?
Like,
Uh, that block?
go with the talking to Danny.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
There's a commotion downstairs, and I think that has something to do with someone I know.
All right.
Boy.
So there's
So,
So are they like behind another door? That's
No, actually, it's just downstairs. You can kind of see it where you are at the top of the stairs. You now have the comely, uh, 80s hair, beautifully dressed person standing beside you again, no longer an ant. Uh, and it looks like
got it.
stealth is kind of out the window, because they're all seem to be preoccupied with something else.
um, okay. How are we gonna do this? All right, you. I'm going to. What I'm going to do. No, I'm just gonna look through my stuff just in case. Okay. You. If you want, you can pass me the lockpick, and let me try from the outside here. I
Oh,
probably have a better angle.
oh, well, he got through the lock. You both are out.
Oh, are you? No,
Yeah,
wait. It is I did.
yeah,
Doesn't he need
yeah.
the lockpick?
Danny picked the lock and it opened, and he was able to get out with you on his shoulder.
Oh, okay,
So you
okay.
both are now at the top of the stairs looking down. You
All
both are
right, all
free.
right,
You
all
just
right.
have to get through the lobby.
All right. I'm going to peek from the lobby. Peek out into the lobby.
hmm
What can I see?
There are three of them ganging up on Mantis, who apparently has made it into the building. There are pieces of another Mantis below. Confusing. Um, and there are two that are headed towards a door in the back. From the other side, you can hear the whistling noise that seemed to alert
I
everyone.
hmm. Over over by over by
hmm
Mantis, I'm gonna cast hideous laughter
Okay.
if I can get close enough.
Okay. Yeah, you would have to probably head down the stairs a little bit.
Yeah,
Is Hideous Laughter kind of like an AoE thing, or are you casting
No,
it
I'm
on
I'm
someone?
casting out one person.
Okay, one of the guards near
Yeah. The closest
Mantis.
one I can target, but without
Okay,
like going like just out in the open, you know?
I gotcha. Yeah, we'll say that's the guard D. Say that's him.
All right. He has to make a wisdom save.
Okay, we'll see if he can do that. 12. Does that make it?
That makes it.
That makes it? Okay, so something strikes him as funny about watching his fellow guard get smacked over the head, but he giggles a little bit, but then he kind of shakes it off like, no, this is serious. I gotta stay focused. All right. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Um, I don't really have much else. Does Mantis look hurt in any way, shape, or form?
I don't believe so. Or
Uh,
how you looking, Mantis?
He's looking pretty darn good. He's only lost 1 HP, so he's
Yeah.
fine.
There's like
all
maybe
right,
a
all right.
slight scuff on his exoskeleton. That's about it.
Okay, I'll just wait here and wait for Danny to come over. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
because we're trying to do a sneaky.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of which, Danny, it's your turn.
Well, he's falling behind Murmur. Try not to blush, cause still a bombshell.
I'm very beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, he
Yes.
noticed.
Okay, so you guys trying to sneak out amid the commotion?
Well, it's more like I want to sneak Danny out. I'm fine with being discovered.
Okay.
My
Danny, what
priority.
would you like to do? There's some of the guards that have locked you up. It looks like this guy's friends may be here as well. There's a very colorful crustacean who's dodging spear jabs left and right. You can hear the
Uh,
whistling coming from a door in the
yeah.
back. What
I
would you like
I
to do?
tell I tell Danny, that guy, that rainbow friend, he's a friend of mine. He's trying to you know, jailbreak and all that.
Oh, okay. Who are you trying to break out?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Well, you know Sebi. Did you forget Sebi?
Okay, Murmur does not have a good memory, all right?
Okay, you know
Oh
what? That's
God.
funny. That's
He
funny.
has a memory of. The thing is that he only remembers people he comes into contact with often.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's been like a few hours since he's come into contact with Sebi. Yeah.
I was like,
These are freaking kids. Both of these boys are. What was that? If Gibbs doesn't see them often enough, he forgets who the heck they are. He's
Oh my
forgotten me already.
I,
Okay.
I can't,
Okay. In your
believe
defense, in Gibbs's defense, he is old. There is no defense for Murmur. He is just that dumb.
We support one hot bombshell himbo.
We love him so much. It's okay.
Okay,
He is.
Danny, what would you like to do?
first he's gonna mention like, well, I did see them take somebody out of here not that long ago. That might have been the person you were looking for, but I don't think he's here anymore.
I don't know
So,
anybody.
oh, so I
I
guess you're
I
stuck with.
I understand, but do not know.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're stuck with me.
Yes. So, I guess we're breaking you out now? Shrug.
Right, I'll roll with it. So, if these are your friends, you're helping me break out. It's like, all right, you know what? I'll help. Do you want to sneak out, or did you want to?
Well, I want to sneak you out. I can try to handle the rest.
Are you sure? Well,
Um,
these
like
are policemen.
here's the thing. I say a cab. Whether or not I want whether or not I do or don't do anything, I will at the very least make it harder for the police.
Alright.
That's just my rules. Whether it be breaking out one person or causing problems on purpose.
That's a very useful skill, I guess.
It is not a skill. It is a way of life.
You know what? I can respect that. Okay, so I guess Danny will try to sneak out if he can.
Okay.
If that's possible.
I'm gonna say roll. They're on the lookout for people doing stuff, so roll stealth at disadvantage. Say this is going to
So
be
that's
kind
a
of a hard thing to do to sneak out in the middle of a fight.
in a police station. So
Yeah.
D20, and then for uh
You might have your time of it.
so for the D20 you said disadvantage, so that's
Yeah.
is that like a negative or
You roll it twice and take the lower number.
oh see. So roll twice
Oof.
and take the lower number.
Oh no.
Okay, sick. Oh, that's a nat 1. Oh no. Okay, I think yeah, okay. Danny, you start heading on down, but like these are pretty old steps. And as you step down, one of them just kind of crumbles beneath you and you slide down on your butt with a bonk 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 splat.
Oh no.
Got
One of the guards looks over and he's like, "They're trying to break out! Jailbreak, jailbreak!" So I'm afraid, yeah. you haven't, you were not able
Danny
to sneak out.
Danny has joined the fight.
Danny has joined the fight.
Slides down on his butt and just gets that introduction.
Okay. So, um, yeah, trying to stealth was your action. You can use like half your movement to like get back up from sitting on the floor if you like. Allow that.
Yeah. You try to regain some dignity.
Yeah, there we go.
Stand back up, like, yeah, I
Yeah.
meant to do that.
All right. So, Mantis, it is now your turn. Looks like you might have a new friend from the stairwell. Doesn't look like Sebi though. Interesting.
So Mantis knows only rage right now.
Okay, that's fair. What's
So
what's he going to do?
so he's going to punch.
He going to punch. Uh,
He is going to punch twice.
punch
So I'm just
twice.
going to roll
Okay. To the same, like, okay, which guard are you aiming for? The one you already hit?
the one I already hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage for that one. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you've hit twice. Go ahead and roll damage for the first one.
Okay. I'm going to
While everybody is doing their thing, I would just like to know that I was looking through the list of things I can wild
Oh,
shape into, and
actually, wait a minute. The first one
apparently,
doesn't hit. The first one doesn't hit. I
uh,
forgot. These guys are
uh,
a little tougher.
I,
Okay.
I would just like to let you know that apparently I can wild shape into a velociraptor.
Oh, hey.
I won't, but like, I can as a threat.
Nice. Yeah, that's a threat. Okay. Yeah. The first one misses, but the second one does hit, and the guard F is just knocked flat. He is out for the count. He is down. Um, yeah. So good job on that. He is out of initiative.
Mantis raises his claws in victory and
Yes, there's
Yes.
still two more.
It's like,
Good job,
I
buddy.
scream. The power
Good
of
job.
rage and anime on my side.
You love to see it.
Good job. All right, now, guard captain, in the thing, seeing that Gibbs has blocked up the door, like preventing any like the other guards from getting in. He tells the one that's already in the room to unblock the door. So he gives an order. He's stopped whistling now, thankfully. And in the meantime, he is going to attempt to Keep Gibbs occupied with 2 more attacks. Oof, that does not hit. 6 and an 8. Oh, this poor
Good job,
guy.
buddy.
Yeah. No, Gibbs
He's
is just
distracted.
Gibbs is just too agile, like just dodging around the blade effortlessly almost. All right. So it's guard A's turn, and he's going to use his action to remove the chair from the door, which means guards B and C enter the room.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so you're gonna get 2 spear attacks from those fellas. Okay, 14? Does a 14 hit?
No.
No. Okay. And I'm assuming 13 does not hit as well. There is just like a flurry of blows coming at Gibbs, and Gibbs isn't letting any of them hit. For an old guy, he can move pretty good. Okay. All right. Seeing
Oh my
like
goodness gracious.
yeah.
Sorry,
Seeing
my
the
cat.
oh, are you okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He just wants out of the room, so he's being a noisy little butt.
Aw, good
Come on.
Gibby. All right. So, guard number D, seeing that one of his own members has fallen down, he is going to attempt to run out of the guardhouse away from Mantis.
Okay.
This gives Mantis an attack of opportunity if he wants to take one.
He is filled with rage. He will take it.
Okay. Oh, 16 meets. Go ahead and hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Power of the heels magic. Power of the heels.
Oof. Oof, he took a bit of a beating there. Yeah. So as the guard turns and tries to leave, you smack him upside the head pretty good. He still is going though, so he moves like he uses his action to dash out of the guardhouse beyond your sight. He appears to be heading towards the gate. Okay. But guard E, he is remaining behind, and he's going to attempt to try and get this under control somewhat. But now he's a little outnumbered because his friend ran off. That's great. 5. Yeah, he's not feeling too confident about this all of a sudden. Yeah, that misses. Okay, so he's gonna hold up his shield and hope he can take the blow a little easier. So guard F is down for the count, which means it's Rook's turn. Let's see if he's made it up to the roof.
You can do it, Rook. I believe in you.
Yeah, he's up on the roof.
Hey!
So he's looking out over the wall at the jailhouse, trying to get a look-see and see of how things are going. The whistling stopped, which is promising. But yeah, he's gonna hold. Well, he took his action to finish the climb to the roof, so his round is done. So we're back up at the top of the round. Oh wait, no, we are not. It's Gibbs' turn. I'm sorry, Gibbs.
That's okay. It's okay.
What would you like to do, Gibbs? You now have 4 people on trying to kill you.
I mean, it's not like it's not happened before. So I think he's just gonna start smacking.
Okay.
And I think he's gonna go for no, he's gonna save the chief for last, just to rub it in.
Oh wow. Okay. Who are you attacking then? You have A, B, and C. A is not looking too hot. He's the one you hit before.
think he's gonna go ahead and finish off A.
Okay. And they are just rolling terribly today, these poor guards.
Hey, how do we feel?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm
Oh,
afraid you miss on that one.
See?
Yeah, the
alright.
guard A is now in fear for his life and is using the shield to his best advantage. So your first hit with the hammer just clong on the outside of the shield.
Well, that's frustrating,
Yeah.
but it's
Like,
not enraging yet, so
no. Yeah.
no, not
I
yet.
mean, the guy looks pretty scared. All right. So Then we come back to the top of the round. Murmur, what would you like to do? Danny
I'm
fell
going.
down the stairs.
Uh, I'm going to wild shape into a panther.
A panther. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
hope
know.
you got the panther stats. I'm gonna pull those up
Yep.
myself.
Yep. I got the panther stats. They are here.
Bare
I
asses,
will.
Memo.
Get him.
I will. I will go down the stairs.
Okay.
I see some of the people downstairs by the door.
Uh-huh. Well, there's one left around Mantis. The other one ran outside of the building, dashed out of it. You don't see him currently. And then there's
Okay. Breaks. Breaks.
No!
Breaks.
Can you hear me? Ah!
Breaks his
I can hear
robot.
you again. I can hear you again.
Yes! Okay. You hear what I said? No!
Oh yeah.
Breaking
Robot.
up.
Beep
Wow.
boop.
Breaks is being abducted.
No.
Oh no.
Breaks
The
is
The
FBI
aliens
again.
have
wrong.
an alien has come for them.
Oh,
The
no.
aliens are working with the FBI.
Oh no.
I knew it. I knew it.
All the conspiracies were true.
All the fun conspiracies are true.
Yes.
This is so sad. DJ moves play touchtone telephone.
It's time for you to know the awful truth.
The
Truth
truth
about
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 me.
me and the
about you.
truth about you. Because
you're
you're a
a
brand
brand
new
new sheep.
big
Big
cat.
Space
Big
Nazi.
Nazis.
Private staff. Guns. Gonna stack. Leonard Nimoy.
Hey, call me back.
This guy's copyright. That's why I've been
No,
needing a trend.
No, First Draft House is gonna be sued.
No. Don't let them sue the draft house.
Lemon Demon is going to sue us.
The Lemon Demon himself.
If we say
don't
his
have
name
voice.
3 times, we will summon him.
If we're gonna get sued by him, I don't think we want to summon him.
Man, I can't believe we're back in Atlantis
he-
having a nice time, and then the Lemon Demon shows up at the lobby and becomes a guest of the Atlantis resort.
Yeah.
Anybody want to kick his ass?
He Mantis
Hey, he hasn't done anything yet. He might just want to have a nice time at Atlantis.
yeah. Mantis shows
Let
him
him
to
He
vibe.
don't
the X-ray
exist.
thing.
I imagine Lemon Demon as just an actual lemon, but with horns.
I imagine that it doesn't
would
have
be-
arms, just like little tiny legs.
In my head, it was almost similar to a Bill Cipher, just lemon shaped.
Oh,
Hi,
I'm back! Yay!
you're back. We're
Yay!
no, don't think about anything. We weren't making us copyright stricken or anything.
Okay, fun. Again, I'm going to have to listen to Magic's recording here because mine has a lot of pauses in it.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, Murmur's a panther.
I am a
It's a
panther.
bonus action to turn into wild shape, right?
Yep, it is a bonus action.
Okay, so what are you going to do with your action?
I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna what do I do? I'm going to go and I'm going to who is there any of the boys by the door that I heard the whistle coming from?
The whistling came from the office door behind the stairs. So there's one that's still engaged with Mantis. One ran out that you saw, and then two went to the door in the back.
I'm going to I'm gonna look towards the back.
Okay.
I have
You can.
50 feet of movement
Oh
because
yeah,
I'm a
you can make it
panther.
over there. No problem.
Yeah, yeah. Because I assume here's the thing: Mantis is Mantis. He got it.
Yeah. Mantis is doing beautifully.
And if not, Danny's there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take care of the people who haven't seen Danny yet.
Okay.
Anyway, I see the guards nearby the door.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a very I've been hearing loud whistles and I do not like that. So, and these guys are in the way and I'm a big cat and I don't really think about these things too much. Nor have I thought about them that much when I was a human tune. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to make I'm going to actually instead of moving towards them, I'm gonna pounce 20 feet towards them.
Hey.
And they have to make a they have to make a strength roll.
Okay.
Strength. I believe it's a strength
Okay.
save.
It's toward a single creature, so I'll do it towards for
Yep.
one of them. Okay. So we'll say that's guard A. Guard. We'll say it's guard C because he arrived there last. So you said a strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A 9. I
Yeah.
doubt that makes it.
It does not make it,
Hmm.
and he or she or they are knocked prone,
Okay.
and I get to make one bite attack.
You can use a bonus action to take a bite, but you've already turned into a panther as your both
Oh
bonus
yeah,
action.
I
But
forgot.
you
So
do make the
he's
claw attack. You can still make the claw attack.
okay. I will make that claw attack.
Okay.
Okay, let me just look through. Claw. Uh, 1d. Okay.
Oh, actually, I
Plus
think you need to actually make the hit with the claw attack before you force the strength savings throw. So we'll see if you managed it.
Okay.
If I'm reading this correctly.
I'm
It's a cool move though. I like jeez, just being pounced on by a panther behind. Okay.
13. No.
Yeah, unfortunately, um the guard that you're aiming for notices you at the very last moment and brings the shield up enough that he can prevent you from getting most of your body weight on him, and he shoves you back off. But there's a freaking panther in the jailhouse. What is going on? Okay, yeah. The guards are freaking out right now. Okay. Hey, Danny, it's your turn.
So where he's at the bottom of the stairs and where
Yeah.
he's standing, what can he see? He
Okay.
sees.
You can see Mantis, colorful
Mhm.
Mantis looking guy. Looks really angry right now. There is one guard he's engaged with behind the stairs from where the panther left. You see the panther, one guard in the doorway, and you can hear a scuffle like further in the office that way. Outdoors, you can just see the guard that ran outdoors. He is approaching the gate. Um, but it's hard to tell at this moment if he's planning on just continuing to run or if he's doing something over there.
Okay. Well, he knows he could help out the other two in there, though it seems like they might have it under control. I mean, um, hmm. He he does have a ranged weapon, so he could possibly try to take out the guard that's running if he could,
Okay.
if there's a
The
window.
guard at the moment is like 60 feet out. So what's the
I
range on your weapon?
mean, oop, second. It, uh, Where'd you find range? Range is says 80 feet, three. This is 80 dash 320 feet.
Okay, so it's like a short bow. Okay. Think. Let's see. Range
So
rules on ranged
he
weapons.
does have a longbow. Turns out. That's 150 feet.
Ah, dang.
So would either of those work?
Let me see here.
If not, Mantis can catch up to him.
Okay. Yeah, you can make an attack with your longbow because that's still within range. It's the 80 would if it was beyond 80 feet, then he'd be rolling at disadvantage. But it's a normal roll. So yeah,
So
you
it's
can
a
absolutely shoot the bobo.
okay. So it's a D20 plus the attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot the bobo at the popo.
You're making me mess up. What?
16. Yeah, that meets. You have. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. It meets. It beats.
Crit, 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 crit.
Well, it's not a
crit.
crit because you didn't roll a 20.
Well, I'm saying crit on
Well,
the
max
damage.
max damage.
Max damage to max damage.
It's not as catchy. Okay, 7
Yeah.
damage. Ow. Okay, yeah. Ow, this poor guy. Whatever he was planning on doing, if he was running away, he has not made it. The arrow, and then, and the guy just goes flat on his face, and he doesn't look like he's getting up anytime soon.
Oh my god, you killed
Then
him.
he took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, that guy's down. That guard is out. Nicely done. Okay, are you going to do any movement? Do you want to do anything else with your like your bonus action or anything? Or are you done?
I guess he can move further in. Get away from the stairwell.
Okay. Are you moving towards the office where the panther went?
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
be over there.
Okay. All right. Hey, Mantis.
He is filled with rage, so he's going to once again try to punch, and he's going to spend a Did you guys get that?
Hear it.
No, you broke off there. So you were doing what?
So he's going to try to punch once, and then he's going to try and do a flurry of blows with his bonus action.
Okay.
Their
Okay, the
butts.
first one does not hit, but you can go ahead and roll. I believe that's yeah. Okay, that meets it. So you get one
Okay.
hit in with the flurry of blows.
Yeah.
So, unarmed strike. What is that? What's the damage for the unarmed strike?
1d4
Plus the
plus
strength
3.
modifier, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'd be a pretty heavy hit. 5. Ow.
I think with flurry of blows, I get to do one last time too.
Okay, yeah, I think it is like 2 attacks. Go ahead. Roll attack on the second one. Meets it. Go for it. Let's see some damage. 4. Ow. This guy is looking bloodied now. Like your claws are just like you're finding all the little nooks and crannies like in his defense, and you're just like blasting at him with those claws of yours. Yeah, the guy's not looking good. Not looking good at all.
Butts.
Okay.
Get their butts.
Get their butts. Okay, now it's the guard captain's turn. And holy crap, is that a panther? What is going on? Okay. Yeah, this is not going well. And the only
Buddy?
yeah, the only exit from the room is currently blocked by a guard and a panther, so he can't really do anything about that. Seeing that things are not going his way, he is going to try and do this a little bit smarter now. He is going to let's see. Okay. Yeah, he's going to make another attack. And since you're within 5 feet of friend, he is going to decisions. Okay, seeing that things are going way out of things, he's changed his mind. He is disengaging bonus action, and he is going to
You roboted.
Beep boop.
No, return to the robo brakes.
Briggs has
can't-
been abducted
Ba,
again.
ba.
I can't believe Brakes is packing dead again.
We're back at the Atlantis resort.
Gibbs is flipping off the ocean.
Murmur eats.
Half buried in the
Mantis is
sand.
Mantis is looking at the dolphins they have at the resort, and he's conspiring to break them free.
Aw.
Do it.
Do it.
It's like my brothers.
People need him. He must go.
Gibbs will aid in that by feeding them. Feeding them
Lemon-
rations.
Lemon Demon is out somewhere tanning and trying to figure out if he's going to do a copyright takedown notice.
He's gonna turn into an orange if he suntans.
Oh no.
That's gonna be copyright too.
Murmur reads a newspaper. It is upside down. He cannot read.
Bless him.
Da-
I love him
Daddy's
so
making
much.
Daddy's making sandcastles.
They're just having a nice time at the beach. It's great. No cops here because ACAB.
They're banned from Atlantis.
Danny, you decorate your sandcastle with the adoption papers you just signed.
Apparently, I've been adopted. He doesn't remember that happening, but it is his
Fine.
signature. Oh gosh. He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this. That's kind of his motto now. It's just he just goes with things.
Fair.
Mantis has gotten a hold of a pina colada and is gently sipping on it.
Jimmy
just
Buffett.
gonna. Yes.
Oh, what?
Nothing has
I have
happened.
returned.
Didn't do
Nothing
anything.
happened. It's fine. Everything is fine.
We're doing
Yes.
great.
I am so curious to know what is going on in these me clipping through the walls of my house.
In these seconds that you're gone,
Yeah, yeah.
come back and everything's on fire.
I imagine every time your like audio breaks up, it like you're no clipping through the walls and just like spazzing out because your model can't handle
Yes, all these shenanigans.
You
Oh my
fell through
lord,
the
the
map.
shenanigans.
You fell through the map.
I fall through the map and I have to reload.
Yeah, you're stuck in a T pose.
Sucks.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna click my mouse like this. Yeah, so where were we? Yeah, the guard, the captain is going to disengage and attempt to, means,
Huh.
which
Wimpy
means
guard.
he can move out of the range of Gibbs, and he's going to try and get out of the room, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he opens the
Does-
room.
Yeah.
He
So
opens the door.
Yeah, door open. There is currently a panther and a guard currently engaged with one another there. So he disengages. That's his bonus action. You know what? He's going to. Can't do it on this round, but at the doorway, he's going to kind of sidle around the one guy, and he's going to make an attack on the panther.
Very cool.
Yes, the panther is.
You hit the panther.
17 to hit.
You hit the panther.
He hits
The panther meows sadly.
Yeah.
Aw.
How
He's-
is Gibbs more threatening than the panther?
Yeah. So he hits. He does 6. 13 damage to the panther.
Oh,
Nice. I'm very close to being not a panther right now.
A little fun. All right. So he's going to end his turn there. He is outside the room. There are 2 guards currently between him and Gibbs. So got that going for him. The whole jailhouse thing is rapidly falling apart. Ugh. All right, so guard A is going to attempt to keep Gibbs where Gibbs is. 10 cannot do it. Just Gibbs is too dancy. Which leads us to guard B, who is pretty fresh faced, hasn't really hit anybody. But you know what? I think he's going to prioritize attacking the panther, because holy crap, a panther. 22! Oh, dang. Okay. Hey, he hit something.
You know, you're being mean right now.
Well, I mean, you're a panther. 6 damage to the
Alright.
panther.
I am no longer a panther.
Oh, poof. Suddenly it's the bombshell from before. And everybody, like, the guards are now twice as confused, because, okay, panther turned into beautiful woman? What?
she'd be like, "Oh, you
What?
broke
Very
my
strange
curse.
day.
You broke my curse."
When it poofs, I am now like posing very nicely.
Yes!
The captain, all the guards just stop for like a split second and look. Like,
I'm
One of them
probably like
just-
one of your French girls kind of pose.
oh my god. I don't think any of these guards know what to think at this point. There was a panther, now there's a pretty woman. There's this other pretty woman, older woman, and what? It's kicking their butt. There's a colorful crystal. What is going on?
Fun.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so guard B is done. Guard C was engaged
No.
with a panther. Guard C was engaged with a panther, but now there is a pretty woman. What? And is not entirely sure if he should attack.
You can hit the MILF.
Like, he's like looking to the captain for like instruction, because he doesn't know what's going on. The captain's just like,
I wave cutely.
the captain's like, go see
Huh?
what's taking go ring the bell. We need reinforcements. Yeah. So card captain C is going to try and move out of range, which means well, that means Danny's there too. He doesn't know that though. But this would give Danny and Murmur an attack of opportunity should they like to take one.
Let me just check some stuff. I don't think I really can, because my quarterstaff is still in my
Inventory?
what's it called? Yeah.
You could make an unarmed attack. if you want
I
it.
don't want to punch a guy, not when he's very confused and also slightly charmed by this lady that all of a sudden appeared.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
can kick
Danny,
him.
would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay, go
Totally.
for it.
Great. So they're in range for his crossbow, right?
Crossbow. You're not using the longbow. You're switching out to the crossbow. I
Uh,
think since this
if
is a
there's
since this is a reaction,
oh,
you probably wouldn't have a chance to switch to a
oh,
crossbow.
all right, then he'll use his longbow.
Okay, I think at this range, since he's like within 5 feet,
Okay.
I think it'd be with disadvantage because that's a long range weapon.
Okay. So I guess he'd go for the guard who was sent to go like get reinforcements.
Yeah, the guard who's using his action to try and dash out of the jailhouse.
Okay. So and you said that's a attack twice and take the lower?
Yes. Roll
Okay.
attack twice and see if the lower roll will hit. Oof. Oh, that's a good roll. But we'll see the second one. 18. Yeah, you actually do hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Do not mess with this ranger. Jeez.
Held my breath there. I was so scared.
7 damage. Ow. Like he yelps, and it's like, Captain, we got another one here. But he continues running. He dashes out of the. So he's like, well, actually, I suppose. Though. Okay, no. Mantis used his attack of opportunity, I think, previous round. What was that? Yeah, Mantis used. No, Mantis did not use his attack of opportunity. Okay, yeah, to get out of the building, he would need to get past Mantis as well. Mantis would also get the attack of opportunity.
Mantis will take this.
Will guard C
Mantis
manage to
is
get out of the
owned.
jailhouse with his life?
Oh, goodness gracious.
He's
Yeah.
going to die.
Okay, how much damage? Oh, yep. He he's hit. He's hit by an arrow. Calls to the captain that there's a problem because he's just got hit. Oh my gosh.
God.
Did I turn off? Yeah, there we go. Oh, not 70, just 7. Jeez. Yeah. And then he gets his clock is just cleaned by Mantis. Just wham. He does that thing where he just stands up tall, vibrates for a bit, and then kind of whap back on his flat on his back. There's a ding.
Perish.
Yeah, like a fighting bell. Like oof. Oh, this poor guy. Okay. Let's see. Guard E is not looking good. He was the last one who was engaged with Mantis. But Mantis just used his reaction, and hearing that the captain has said to go try and get reinforcements, he is going to leave. And unfortunately, since you've used your reaction to just deck Guard D, he's able to make it out, and he is dashing away to the gate. All right. Then we go to Guard F and Rook. So he's up on the roof, just looking out. Sees this one guy get just absolutely skewered by an arrow and fall down. Now there's another guard coming out, and he's just kind of watching, still holding it to wait to see if you guys make it out of there or what's going on. Also, kind of looking up and down the streets to see if anybody else has noticed. But still holding his action. That leaves us with Gibbs. It is your turn. You have oh god, how many do you have? There's one guard left in the room with you. He's looking pretty fresh though. The captain is
Now,
now outside the door, and you see murmurs there as well.
mm,
Hey, Gibbs.
given that people have now gotten past him, I think his eyes go from their usual golden glow to a red glow, and he's
Oh.
pretty pissed.
Oh!
So that's frustrating.
Ooh!
So I think he's gonna rage.
Hey!
Hey!
2 barbarians, twice the rage. I'm gonna have to. I just gonna have to start throwing stronger folks at you. These poor guards.
I do have to roll for.
Yeah, attack.
Well, it's the wild surge rage.
Oh. Okay, can you explain what that does?
Uh, features traits. So magic erupts from you as you rage. When you enter your rage, roll on the wild search table to determine the magical effect produced.
Fun, please
Uh,
do.
All right, it's a D8. So that's a 7. What does that do? 7. Okay. Shadows weave around a weapon of your choice you are holding. Until your rage ends, your weapon deals psychic damage instead of its bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage.
Holy Jesus. Okay, yeah. Eye goes red. Hammer goes shadowy.
I'm
This
just
poor
gonna
guard.
drop this in here so that you can read the rest of it if you want.
Okay. Wow.
But he's going
Wow.
to roll to attack this guard because
Oh,
he's now pissed off.
okay, go ahead. Oh,
And
the
I'm gonna
guard is terrified but manages to hold off against that. What were you saying?
I'm gonna flavor it like the shadows come from his chest out of his eyes and wraps around his warhammer.
Oh, well, that's good. Good flavor. The Yeah, this guard is terrified. He's holding you off with the shield, but like you can see like this poor puppy is not having a good day.
He is also going to shriek just because he's that pissed off.
Eh.
And it's kind of scary because like it looks like he shouldn't be able to unhinge his jaw like that.
Oh, oh,
It's like a
oh.
ghost kind of
Yeah,
thing.
go ahead and roll intimidation for me with advantage.
Alright. No, I did not open Clip Studio Paint. Stop it!
Ah,
No, I gotta wait for that. Annoying. I'm gonna move Clip Studio Paint away from Discord, thank you.
I like looking at mushrooms with legs.
Are you gonna close? Close, please. Thank you. Alright.
okay, we'll say make a wisdom saving throw for the guard. 17. Okay, he's keeping his nerve, but he is not a happy camper. All right. Which leaves us back to the top of the round. Murmur, you are no longer a panther. You're
I'm no
instead
longer
very
a panther.
calmly. Yeah, but you are a bombshell.
I am very beautiful. Is there a guard I can see?
The guard captain is right next to you.
Oh,
There is
okay, okay.
there's also a rather damaged guard in the room, and then one that's fairly fresh, who tried to stab you earlier.
All right. Let me just look at my stuff. Um, I'm going. I'm going. The one right next to me, the captain.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm just here for tourism, and it's getting really loud. I need to go back to my hotel. So why don't you keep it quieter and make sure lessen the you know the going ons. I'd rather just leave quietly, and I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
What does that require?
Wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom save. That's a dirty 20.
Why? Why?
Mm, guy's got pretty good wisdom. Yeah. So the captain, you were a panther, now you're a bombshell, now you're trying to just kind of schmooze him, but he was already somebody already tried to schmooze him and then hit him upside the head with a hammer. He is not, he's done with being taken for a fool today. He's like, ma'am, I don't know what's going on, but you need to remain where you are. Just sit down,
Well, I just need to go home.
uh, are you going to try and leave his range?
No, I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here talking to him like,
I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't allow that. This too many of us. Yeah, we've got to try and we have to get this place under control. But after we do, we're gonna need you to come in for questionings.
why is that?
Uh, at this point, I'd say that that's the limit of like what you can get out in 6 seconds.
All right.
All right. Okay, so that would mean it is now Danny's turn.
Right? So,
The captain is within your immediate sight. The other two guards are in the office and not quite within range.
okay. So, well, he'll go for the one that is in range and in sight. So the captain?
Yeah.
And, okay. And how far away is he?
I'd say he's probably about 10 to 15 feet away.
Oh, okay. So would he have time to switch his weapons? Like
Yeah,
during the
you can switch your weapon
conversation?
as a bonus action.
Okay. Like during the conversation he was having with the bombshell
Yeah,
on the
there you go.
ground.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so he's gonna switch to his crossbow.
Okay.
And alright, so then is that a disadvantage or
What's the range on the crossbow?
80 feet?
80 feet. Okay. At 15 feet.
There's another number next to it, but I don't think that one counts.
Um, I think that's the number that beyond which any other shot you make is just going to automatically miss.
Oh, okay.
All right. So at 15 feet, a crossbow. Is it a light crossbow or is it like what type of crossbow is it?
It's light.
Light. Okay, I'll allow it. Just normal roll.
Okay, normal.
Put it in the coconut gallery. Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I did it the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah.
My bad.
Go ahead and roll damage in the
I
game zone if
clicked
you don't
on
mind,
the
please.
I clicked on the wrong one by accident and I didn't even bother to check.
Oh, no worries. Do I remember the?
Oh, I did it wrong.
You need the exclamation point. Question mark.
Got my
Okay,
caps off.
6 damage. Ow! So, bolt shoots out and hits the captain in the sides, like, ah! Yeah. He still looks like he's doing pretty well, though.
Danny's over there was like, don't talk to thinks for a moment. My date.
Nice. Remember you have a hot date. Okay. All right, so that takes us to Mantis. One of the guards managed to get out the outside of the door and is headed towards the gate.
So,
He's not doing too
yeah,
well though.
Mr. Mantis is going to use Step of the Wind to dash towards him, and then he's going to punch him in the face.
Oh, okay. Step of the Wind allows you to dash on a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your movement speed is 60. Yeah, you would be able to catch up and go ahead and go ahead and punch.
Yeah.
Do the punchy. Oh yeah, that hits.
Mr. Mantis has just been punching really well today.
Yes, he has. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. This guy did not have a lot of health left. But yeah, you just sock him in the head and he ragdolls over the body of his friend.
Kyle.
Rook on top of the roof, now seeing somebody finally emerge from his crew, is pretty impressed. You might not see him though, since he's up on the roof.
I probably
So,
doesn't.
yeah. Okay, so the guard captain is next. And okay, so he just got a bolt in the chest. Let's see. Guard A and Guard B are attempting to hold off Gibbs inside. He's being attacked by a ranger now. There's a lady, and this is all getting out of hand. He's gonna look around. Probably be able to see that there's a growing a pile of bodies outside. Yeah, I think at this point he doesn't see Murmur as a threat, so he is going to try and attack Danny.
All right.
So he's going to move up on Danny, and I don't know why I have caps locks on. There we go. 7, yeah, I think that misses. So let's try again. 10, no. Yeah, he's panicking at the moment, and you're able to kind of just move out of the way of the attacks, or it slides off your armor. All right. So guard A is still in the room with Gibbs, going to attempt to attack. Oh, 22 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But since you're raging, that means. Oh, okay, you take 1 hit point. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah. Guard B is also going to attempt to attack you, try and hold you off. 7. Not that one misses, unfortunately. Okay. And guard C is down, guard D is down, guard E is down, guard F is down. Rook. Yeah. Well, one of you has emerged basically unscathed. He's going to hold off and wait to see what else happens. Maybe if he's going to call down to Mantis and be like, "How's it looking in there?"
Well, Satan, I think we could use just a little bit of help. Not much.
Think you need an easier exit.
Pat.
All right. He takes out the nasty flintlock pistol, cocks it, aims kind of at the wall of the building, like a little bit to we'll say to the right of the opening. And he is going to. This one has special stats here, so he's going to attempt to fire at the wall. 10. I mean, it's a wall. Okay. Yeah. It's a wall. It's not going to be moving all that much. All right. Yeah, we'll say it works. He's going to expend 1 charge of the weapon, and out from the barrel comes a long flag and a spray of confetti, and the flag says "Bang!" And then from out in the harbor, you hear a answering bang, and then a cannonball bursts through the front of the jailhouse.
Okay.
It makes a sizable hole, so there's now a larger exit. All right. Uh,
That was rather impressive.
thanks.
Daddy just
Now I gotta
confused.
reload it. So that'll end Rook's turn. And Gibbs, it's your turn. Something really big hit the building. I don't know if you're paying all that much attention to it.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay.
He can only focus on one thing at a time, and right now he's focused on how pissed off he is at these guards.
Yeah, you got 2 guards still up on you, but one's untouched, one is barely holding on. What you gonna do?
I think he's gonna drop his weapon this time, and he's going to grab the shield that guard A has and try to rip it from him.
Okay, let's do contesting strength checks. So athletics versus yeah.
Athletics, both athletics, or
Yeah, both athletics.
Don't you get plus something to strength throws?
Yeah,
I
it
think
does.
I have
While you're ready.
advantage.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so if you do have advantage, go ahead and roll twice.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Jesus.
nat
Kid,
20 from the guard!
I seriously hope he gets one. No!
Aw. Aw.
Oh,
Aw. Okay, yeah. Um, as mad as you are, like, just the guard is fully aware that this shield is probably the only thing that's protecting him from, being beaten into a pulp. He is not letting go. He is not letting go. It's oh gosh, it's you could probably pick him up. You could probably pick the shield up, and the guy would still be attached to it.
That does give him an idea,
There you go.
but I don't think you can do it on this turn, though.
Probably not. I'd say that probably took up your action.
I think the only thing he can do now is just like be mad, probably
Yeah.
scream a little bit more, but that's not really gonna do much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Murmur,
Mm-hmm.
Captain
me.
still. The captain moved over to attack Danny. You still got 2 folks in the room behind you. Gibbs is there, very angry. There's a lot of screaming. And there's now a hole in the front wall next to the door. There's kind of like stonework, kind of little chips of stonework raining down on you. Made everything shake for a while. Pretty loud.
All right. Question.
Yes.
Is there any metal on the captain?
His short sword is metal, but he isn't wearing like the same chainmail as the other guards, so he's not got metal armor per se.
But does he have a helmet or braces or anything that might be metal
Um,
just on him?
he's holding the short sword. That's metal.
Hmm. Welp. I guess he doesn't have a weapon. Heat
Oh,
metal.
heat metal. Ah,
Yeah. Okay,
what?
so he automatically takes 2d8 fire damage
Oof.
because
Is there
he's holding it.
no? Oh, he's holding it.
Nope. Yeah, he is holding it, so he has to take the damage.
Yeah, 2d8 fire damage. Okay. Ah.
13 damage.
Oh.
And he has to make I believe he has to make a save if he wants to keep holding it.
Okay.
Maybe? Let me just reread it.
No, I think he automatically just drops that thing.
Okay. Oh, no, they have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw unless they want. It's weird. They say
Uh,
Constitution saving throw, but they don't specify the DC.
yeah. Probably just determined by the DM.
Yeah.
Uh,
I find that weird.
okay. So if he wants to hold on to it, he has to make the Constitution saving throw. But
Yeah, but if
he
he
just
keeps
drops it.
holding on to it, yeah, if he keeps on holding on to it, he's going to have to take another 2d8
Also,
next
like
turn.
he was just basically engulfed in flames. He's looking charred and oh, that poor guy. Like all the fur on his face is gone now.
Oh.
Oh,
He looks like
No,
he's on his
it
last legs. He was not expecting that.
Poor puppy.
Poor pup.
poor puppy.
Okay. Does that end your turn? You gonna move around or anything?
I'm just gonna inch closer, but not
Okay.
not in a way where he can see me.
Gotcha.
Or
All right,
readily
Danny.
see me.
Right? Yep. Danny's turn.
Yep, it is your turn. Turn. Unfortunately, the captain is right up in your grill. So if you're going to be taking a shot with the crossbow, it'd be a disadvantage. But he's also looking really, really hurt.
Actually, he doesn't have a weapon on him
Yeah,
at the
he
moment
dropped his
because he
sword.
dropped it.
The sword is on the floor, glowing orange.
Oh, jeez. Well, could try to take a swing at him either with hands. He does have a dagger and he does have a club,
Okay,
which I've never used before.
whatever you'd
So,
like to use.
let's see. I guess he could try the club.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's see what that does.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
And I can tell you, you don't have to worry. Since you hit, yeah, you just give him the lightest of taps and he falls down. He's out. So it's just like you basically just went boop. You booped him on his nose basically, and he just went thud.
Dad's just like, wow, that's some club.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it away.
Nicely done. All right. So Mantis, Rook did a thing. Sure did a thing. There's a hole in the building now. Maybe it helped. What are you going to do? There's nobody alive around you, just bodies.
Mantis is gonna
What do
scuttle.
you mean alive? There's nobody alive. We're not killing them.
Well, there's nobody up and fighting. We'll say then. There's a whole bunch of rings of like tweeting birds, stars, that sort of
I
thing.
don't think Murmur would ever want to kill a dog, regardless if they're a cop.
Okay, fair. So we'll say non-lethal, but it's the tune thing with like there's a ring like a halo of stars or tweeting birds, lots of swirly eyes. So you gonna go back in? What you gonna do?
Mantis is going to start jogging back towards there.
Okay. Not dashing, just going 30 feet normal speed.
40.
40 feet
He-
normal speed.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
He I mean, he can sort of hear what's going on, so I assume he's thinking, okay, they probably have it under control.
Yeah.
He's just gonna
From the
play.
sounds of it, yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna play goalie in case somebody else decides to try to escape.
Okay. So with that, spies down. Guard A is still up. Somehow. Somehow this poor guy is still up.
really
Still
get
stuck in a
holding that
room with
shield.
Gibbs. Doesn't know that his captain just ate dirt. So he's going to try and attack Gibbs. Get him off his friend with the shield. Okay, 17. I assume that hits?
Yeah.
2, so round it down to 1 damage. They're just poking you. All right. The guy with the shield is terrified and is going to try and get you off his shield, so get you away. Does a 13 hit?
Hello?
Does a 13 hit?
No.
No? Okay. So he misses. He's just kind of wildly stabbing out at you, trying to get you to back away. But these are like the last 2 guards in the station. Everybody else is down. So Rook, satisfied that he made a nice big hole, is going to try and climb back down the roof without, breaking something. 7. No, slippery going. He slips and is now dangling from the side of the roof a little bit. It's like, glad nobody saw him. Glad nobody saw that. Okay, Gibbs, it's your turn.
All right.
They
Well,
keep poking you.
yeah, and he's really not happy about that. So I think he's going to grab the person who succeeded at poking him and
Okay.
try to pick him up and throw him at the other dude.
Oh,
He wants to beat a mother
okay.
hacker with another mother hacker.
Okay, make a grapple check. A grapple check. The guard will try to use
Oh
Dex to get
god.
away.
I don't know what a grapple check would be. Just
It'd
straight
be
up.
athletics. Athletics.
Okay.
Okay, you got to beat a 15. Oh
Eh.
no, this guy's a little. It's too slippery, too pokey. There's a shield in the way. Too bulky.
He is still raging, so he probably would have advantage on that, wouldn't
Okay,
he?
yeah, go for it. If he has advantage on strength checks, have at it.
Dang it, Gibbs!
Nah.
Are you a tired old man?
He's a
Tell
tired
us.
old man. He's an angry, tired old man, but he's still a tired old man.
Yeah.
So he
Being
misses
angry
on that.
takes a lot of energy.
Oh yeah. Murmur, you have greatly contributed to the killing of not the killing, but the roasting of the captain. There are 2 guards still alive. They aren't looking too hot. They're not having a good time. What you gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hmm. Okay, I honestly, again, I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to walk on by. I'm gonna say, hey. I'm gonna go up to one of them. I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't know what's going on. Can I leave? And I'm gonna try a persuasion check. Can I leave?
Go
I
ahead
am
and use
I am
persuasion.
I am a citizen that came here to see what it's like in here. And now there's a commotion. I think
Oh
it's
my
in your
god.
better interest to let the
Oh
civilian
my
leave
god.
before I get hurt.
Oh my
Giant
god.
hole in the
Yeah.
wall. Can't you just leave it?
They're both engaged with Gibbs, like they're terrified beyond all comprehension. They're just desperately fighting for their lives, and there's this one person who comes up and is like, "Hey, can I leave?" Like the one says, "Yeah, I don't care. You don't even have to
May I
leave."
please be excused?
Yeah. The little guy's like, "Can you be excused? Can I be excused?"
Oh, I
You
wish
know what?
Gibbs noticed this, because he would not be okay. It's not rude. Rude to leave him alone like that.
Hey. I rolled a 16.
Yeah. It's kind of a moot point at this point. The guy is fighting for his life. He's much more scared of Gibbs than he is of you. He's like, just go. Uh,
Hey, to me, how hurt is Gibbs looking?
how hurt is Gibbs?
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, even just the slightest bit damaged.
He is, yeah. I mean,
They've been poking.
All right.
yeah.
Well, while
Needs some...
while I walk out, while I walk out, I'm going to let out a few healing words. To Gibbs,
Okay.
the other bombshell in the house.
Mhm.
Uh,
Queen recognizes Queen.
yep. You heal for 7.
Nice.
You take 7 healing damage. And I see Mr. Mantis while I walk out, right?
Yeah, probably. He's getting
Trying to head back
closer.
in.
Yeah, I go, Gibbs is still busy. Could you just make sure that he's gonna be okay?
Aye, aye.
Okay.
I need to keep up the act that I'm a civilian.
Great.
Of course.
All right.
And I'm
Hey,
just gonna
Danny.
wait outside for Gibbs.
Nice. Danny, your hot date has just walked out of the building. Did you use like the regular doorway? Or did you use the giant hole in the wall?
I use the giant hole in the wall.
Very nice.
Tomorrow,
Yes.
people are going to
So much.
find this mess and wonder what the hell happened.
The poor Chow Chow captain is just naked now. Okay. Danny, what are you gonna do?
Well, he'll turn his attention to the last guards in the room, I guess. So he could. So there are 2 of them left, right?
Yeah, they're both inside the room. You could use
Okay.
your crossbow pretty easily, or you could, continue using the club if you want.
Probably use his crossbow again.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an attack. Yeah, that hits. Okay, and are you aiming at the one who looks injured or the one who looks pretty fresh?
Um, is the one who looks fresh the one he has? Is that the one with the shield, or is it the one with the
They both have
spear?
shields. They both have a shield and a spear. Uh, the one who is fairly injured looking is the one that's a little closer to you. No, actually, it's the opposite. The one who is looking pretty fresh is the one who's closer to you.
Okay. He'll go for the one who's closer.
Go ahead and make it. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage then. 7. Oh.
That
Ah! These poor guys. These poor hapless guards.
that's what you get for throwing me in jail.
A cap.
All right. So, Mr. Mantis, what are you going to do?
I am going to jog the rest of the way in there, and I am going to punch the nearest guard in the face.
Okay, that would be the one that Danny just shot. So go ahead and punch. Mantis punch. Yeah, that'll hit. How much damage you doing?
See. I'd be very surprised if it's low.
6. Yeah, that guy just took him out. He's gone. Poor guard A. The first one to respond to the captain. The one who got hit down to 3 HP. He is the last one standing against 3. The 2 barbarians who are raging and 1 ranger with a crossbow.
It,
He throws down the spear and the shield and he puts up his hands and he's like, I surrender.
Really?
Yes. Please don't
Grabs
hurt
him by
me.
the Gibbs grabs him by the neck. He's pissed.
Ah, please. Ah.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. He's a non-combatant now. What you gonna
I'm
do with
gonna
him, Gibbs?
Mhm.
Danny maybe just throwing him in one of the jail cells and just locking him in there, and they could just leave.
Is there a
Mm.
stairway up to the roof?
Uh, you could check.
Yeah, you can check.
Okay. There's a set of stairs up to the second floor, and at the end of the hallway on each side, of which there are cells, there is a ladder and a hatch in the in the ceiling. So you assume that there is a way to get up there.
He's gonna try and drag him all the way up to the roof.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, he's
uh,
not resisting. He's just like,
Oh
I-
Jesus, Gibbs gonna throw him off?
no,
we shall.
Gibbs, no, do not yeet, do not yeet.
Do not eat the pupper.
He's
I
not gonna. I mean, if the pupper, continues to cooperate, he's not gonna eat the pupper.
No, okay, no yeetage of pupper. Gotcha.
I'm
But
going.
he's
I'm gonna go.
going to go ahead.
You go first.
All right. When he gets on the roof, he marches, dragging this pupper to the edge of the roof and dangles him over.
Ah, 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 please, please,
Oh, you're
please! I
so
don't. What do
mean.
you want?
Are
What
you
do you
going to
want?
have anybody following us?
No, I swear, I'll tell them that I told them that I didn't see you. I didn't know who was. I'll tell them I don't know you. I never saw you.
You tell that to the rest of your posse. Do you understand me?
Yes,
So help
yes,
me.
yes, 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 please, please.
If any single one of you tries to come near any of us, there will be no hiding place.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Please just don't drop me.
I won't drop
This.
you. Here. And then he plops him on the ground, on the roof.
Yeah, he just sits there. He's got like scrabbles, like not towards the end of the roof, but like away from you, towards like the other corner of the roof, and just kind of like huddles there. Huh, huh, huh.
Further drive it in,
Mhm.
he's going to screech even louder than he did earlier.
Oh yeah, okay. Roll intimidation with advantage, please.
You suck
More.
today.
Dice
What are you
parser.
doing?
Dice parser. A
What?
dice parser. Rude. Let's see. I'll do a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage. 7. Okay, yeah, it's still enough to like, yeah.
He is
Okay.
crying.
Yeah, he's crying. He's just full on in the fetal position, just bawling at the moment.
I'm going to. I'm
Gibbs is a
um.
bit of an ass.
Meanwhile, I'm what you know what I'm going to do?
What you doing?
Okay, while that's happening, I'm gonna go to the captain. He's down for the count.
Yeah, he's down.
I'm just gonna search his body to get rid of anything he might use that could be of use to him, such as manacles, sword, scabbard. Just throw that into a pile.
Okay,
Um,
that's pretty easy to do.
yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna take him back into like there's an office place, right?
Yeah, there's his office. It's pretty beat up now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take him to the office. Um, I'm feeling nice because I see his fur. I like animals. That makes me sad.
Hmm.
Um, I'm just this might be a dumb decision. I'm just gonna tell everybody else, you probably should leave. I'm going to stick behind for a little bit.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm gonna pet him and I'm going to give him 1 cure wounds.
Oh,
Oh,
um, okay.
I'm
Do
just
the rest of you leave? Are you starting to head out?
like I'm taking him inside, and I'm closing the door. and
Okay.
I'm not wanting him to leave
Okay. Cure
because
wounds.
he doesn't even know that I'm a hostile person.
Okay. All right. So you dragged him in. You cured his wounds. He wakes up with a start. Looks around.
Hey. You had a pretty bad nightmare. Are you okay?
Uh, nightmare.
Your things are going pretty rough. You alright?
Uh, you were. That was a nightmare.
Yeah, well, it seems like a nightmare. I think everything is fine now, but I think you should stay here for the moment, alright?
Um.
Don't worry. You'll be okay.
Go ahead and roll deception for me.
You'll be okay. Again, I told everybody else to leave. So they should be leaving right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys leaving? Are you listening on the opposite side of the door? What are you doing?
I would say Mantis is a respectable distance, like with a dash distance.
That's fair.
I don't know if Gibbs
Fine.
heard him because he was all the way up on the roof.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Fine. That sucks.
fair.
Why is
Danny, what
Dice
you up to?
Parker hating me? I've been rolling consistently low.
Dice Parser is not happy with anybody today.
He's only happy with Mantis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Mantis
Okay.
has stolen the luck.
May
Yeah.
I have advantage because I did heal him and I'm being very nice right now?
Um.
And he was very conked out.
Confused.
At this moment, yeah, he's very confused. There is a whole thing that he does. If you're saying it's a nightmare, he does kind of remember that you were in the nightmare, and he's not sure what to make of that.
Don't
Um.
worry. Don't worry. Just sit here, okay? I think it's
Uh.
best for you to sit here for a little bit. Just
Uh.
you should you're hurt pretty badly, right?
Yeah, but I thought that was the nightmare. What is going on?
Don't worry. Don't
Where
worry.
are my men? Where's my stuff?
I'm
Like
not
he's
sure.
checking.
I'm not sure
Um.
really.
Uh.
Hey.
Okay. Suddenly, like Rook comes. Like he may finally managed to make it down off the roof. He's walking across the yard. And into the building. Um. And he he looks around, sees like just the devastation at hand. Um. And are you gonna tell him not to go in the room, Danny or Mantis?
Well, Danny doesn't. I don't think Danny really knows who this guy is.
Fair.
Doesn't know like what to say to him.
Well,
Maybe
what
he
does
went to
Mantis
cop.
say?
Or...
Yeah.
Murmur said he wanted some privacy.
Huh. Well, we're not gonna have much time of that left. People are gonna be wondering why the cannon went off. Uh, so he's just going to stride into the office. Hey, we really should get going. Who's this guy?
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just needing a rest, right?
Right. That.
Hey, little guy.
Yeah.
You should take a rest. You're hurt.
Nah. You know what?
I
I think that sounds. That sounds okay. I
Good
think.
boy. And I kiss him on the forehead.
Uh. Okay.
No.
Uh. And Rook's just looking at Murmur like, what is going on? Come on. We need to get a move on. Were you able to find Sebi?
We talk about this later,
Okay.
you know. I walk out the door, I close it, and I'm gonna leave. I'm confused.
Yeah, he is mission accomplished. He has no idea what reality even is anymore. Yeah. Meanwhile, Rook just looks over at Danny. He's like, "Who are you,
He's a friend.
friend? What about? I guess you don't know. And Mantis, where's Subby? Where's Gibbs?
Gibbs is doing something up on the roof. I think he might be killing a man. I'm not sure. Sevi was not here. I think he may have been transferred, but he's a resourceful kind. I think he can probably get out of it himself. Hopefully.
Okay. Well, we
Just
tried.
starts.
We're gonna need to leave. Probably not gonna be able to come back to this town for a while. So let's pack it on up. You, are you? He points to Danny. Are you coming with us?
If you'll have me, if there's room.
So we're down a crew member.
Mhm.
How are you at sailing?
I'm willing to learn.
All right, I'll take it. All right, guys. Gibbs, get down here.
And Gibbs starts marching his way past them because he was already heading down. He's just a little slower because he's old and he's now in pain.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say anything because his eyes are still red and he's still pissed off.
Oh, poor guy.
Like when Gibbs comes down, Murmur's just gonna pat him on the back. It's like, you'll be
Don't,
okay.
do not, no touch. No.
Danny
sure?
just gets out of his way.
I would like to do something for you.
Do not touch.
Not even one?
Nope. And he just continues walking.
I'm
All right.
just gonna whisper
Yeah.
a few
Okay.
words to myself, and I'm gonna give him one last healing word. Because I was planning to do a cure wounds, but that's not happening today.
Okay. All right.
He gets 5 health.
Are you sure you want to do that? He only needed one more to be at full health.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm also out of spell slots.
Just like how the just how the end of a thing should go. Okay. Yeah. So Rook took a chance to took a look around before he left and rifled through a few things. He throws. I think he's gonna throw. He's gonna throw Murmur pouch. There's 20 GP in there. Just what he managed to take off the guards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Say yeah. Say you earned this. Split it up between the two, all of you. But
Of course.
if you're gonna buy something, make it quick because we gotta go.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna buy anything immediately.
Yeah, but we're gonna be leaving harbor as soon as we get back to the boat.
I'm gonna pass around everybody. That would be okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Murmur does not care about money. He's not taking a share.
Okay.
So you guys split it. I don't know math right now. I'm Murmur.
Let's see. It'd be 21. Would be 3. So it'd be 7. So 2 people get 7. 1 person gets 6. Yeah.
Gibbs doesn't really want any either.
2 people get 10.
Sounds fair.
Mantis will take the gold. He needs as much gold as he can get right now because it's very difficult. It's very expensive to repair a huge hole in the side of a ship.
The
fair.
shrimp economy is in shambles.
Yes.
Okay. So I think at this point, with the entire group heading back down to the harbor, there is a lot of commotion behind you. But for the time being, you guys have gotten away scot-free, and I think we'll end this session here. Thank you
Okay.
for putting up with all the gosh darn problems with my connectivity today.
Nice.
All
Don't
right.
worry.
Uh,
It was fun.
And the next
We're
session,
doing great.
the next session should be us on the first leg of the voyage. So awesome!
Yes.
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 Okay. What a chaotic trip. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording here.
Okay.
My